right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right?
God damn, that's blasphemous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 131 of the podcast. If you don't like rap, if you don't know rap, if you don't listen to rap, please fast forward. Look in the description right now. Fast forward to the next thing, probably when I'm talking about brunch or something. But came back, needed to talk about this, so we're gonna start it off right away. No, not even the intro music or nothing. This is so blasphemous, and this is so like this hurts the rap game so much that we had to talk about this. So we gonna dive into this.
Facts.
And this is J. Cole. J. Cole apologizing for 2 days after he dropped his what was it called? 7-minute drill?
Yeah.
7-minute drill at Kendrick. 2 days after that. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna try and make it through this whole 3-minute talk that he had, some bullshit, but we gonna try and listen to it.
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100.
That right there, bro. Sorry, I'm gonna stop it a lot, but that right there, his nigga should have came and unplugged that shit. If I was one of his boys, bro, I would have came down, unplugged that shit. You're gonna be mad at me, but I can't let you do this shit in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way I would allow one of my people to do this shit. Like, your legacy's on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you feel this way about like, I really don't want to do this shit. But to me, it's like you could have done that shit in private.
Exactly. And like, you can't backtrack on what you say. You got to stand on it at that point. It's already out there. This might be like the first time in hip hop that someone put a diss out and apologized right after.
Right after, definitely. I know, like Jay-Z, when he dropped Super Ugly, I think they said his mom's called him. I was like, yo, you went too far. You should apologize. But you know what I mean? That's your mom's. Like, your mom's is calling you. It's like, yo, I'm doing it for my mom's. I would have went at this nigga's head, but my mom's told me to chill. So I know Jay, he apologized on the radio to Nas, you know, a couple months later and shit. Yeah. But like this, actually dropping it, especially like what I understand where people come from with the whole like, oh yeah, he's being mature,
right?
I have two things. One, if Drake did this, niggas would kill him. They wouldn't give a fuck. They wouldn't give a fuck about his mental. They wouldn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah. Right? If Drake or even Kendrick, if Kendrick did this, right?
It would hurt his
legacy would hurt
for sure.
It would hurt. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they giving this nigga a pass, but everybody's saying like, oh, you know, we all knew he wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, I feel like some people trying to give him a pass. I see like the girls are like, oh, he's mature. Yeah. A lot of the dudes that listen to rap are like, yo, fuck this nigga. Like, he bugging. Like, he should never done this shit.
It's kind of like a disrespect to hip hop because, you know, beefing and rap, it goes hand in hand. Like, you can't backtrack what you say. You got to stand on it at that point because he said stuff about Kendrick for Kendrick to go and say what he said. So,
and that's why a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people realize like there's a history here, like with them throwing like jabs at each other.
Yeah.
Like even on the he released a recent track not too long ago where he was rapping on one of Drake's songs from the last album, and he took a few shots at Kendrick, and Kendrick taking a few shots at him. They've been it's been you know, kind of like the last 3 years. J. Cole's been on his shit like, yo, I'm here as one of the top guys and shit, and if anybody wants it, and that's my thing, is like, that was my other point with this, is like, you've been asking for this for 3 years, bro.
Exactly.
For 3 years, you've been coming out with, you've been killing it. He's been killing it with the features and shit, talking his shit, talking about, yo, whenever anybody wants it, I'm ready to go.
He's had a legendary run in features for sure.
Exactly. And then as soon as somebody give you what you've been asking for, you hide your hand. You become like, to me, it's like, he becomes like that kid. You remember growing up, like when like you see like the kids that's forced to fight, and he really don't want to fight, but like his parents is like pushing him to fight, or his friends are like, yo, you gotta fight this thing, but you could tell in his face that he don't really want. That's J. Cole, bro,
for sure.
This shit is crazy. All right, we'll continue with this, man.
Right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right?
This is the other shit, bro. I'm sorry, man, but this guy, yo, on top of that, you sucking this nigga dick, bro. Like that's just shit. You glazing, Like you apologizing and glazing at the same time.
Can't be praising the dish.
Oh, that shit is crazy to me, man. Crazy. And like as a dude that, let's say if I was like Drake or something, I'd be looking at this like, man, what kind of sucker shit you on, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here? Like you got these niggas teaming up to go against us, and you over here apologizing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't throw as many jabs at you, but at the same time he still threw jabs on some friendly shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the other dude, like to me, is like you bowing out. The other dude he don't feel the same way. Like he ready to knock your head off on some friendly shit. Obviously, it's not no super aggressive shit between them two.
Yeah.
But like on some friendly shit, he's ready to spar with you, and you over here don't want to spar. Like he just gave you a little jab. You gave him a little jab back, and now you like, nah, bro, you about to punch me in my face. I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want none of this shit. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's bugging.
Tripping, man.
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the work.
Oh, yo, you asked for it, bro, for 3 years. You can't say, why am I tested when you been asking for it for 3? Bro, there's tracks on tracks. Hold on. Let me pull up the track, man. Tracks on tracks.
Yo, you know something crazy too? I heard a song. It was The Heart Part 4.
Part 4. Bro, Kendrick talked about it. He said, yo, when damn, what was the lyrics?
Kendrick was on his head on that shit.
But a lot of people thought it was
Drake.
It was a Drake thing, and I feel like some part of it is still a Drake thing. He said tiptoeing around my name, nigga, you lame. And when I get you, homie, don't just tell me you was just playing. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I was just playing K Dot. Come on, you my nigga. You a nigga. What, a nigga rock with you, bro? Shut the fuck up. You sound like you the last nigga I know. Might end up like the last nigga I know. Or you don't want to clash, nigga? I know. He said, I put my foot on the gas, head on the floor, hopping out before the vehicle crash. I'm on the roll, yelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm the greatest rapper alive, so damn great motherfucker, I've died. So like him, those
bars.
That kind of like with him apologizing, bro, it's the same shit. This nigga said this shit. But that was at the time. I think at the time he released that, it was Drake had just dropped what's it called? What was the album with the one with his dad on the cover?
What the fuck is it?
Fuck, I forget the name of that.
More Life.
More Life.
Yeah.
So Drake had just released More Life, and on More Life he had said hold on, I feel like I wrote this down somewhere. That's a hard part 4. Damn, I forget what there was a song on there that Drake had mentioned about Kendrick, and then Kendrick released that, and then he released Damn. I know that. But these two have been taking shots at each other for man long, bro. Like since like 2013, Drake and Kendrick been throwing little shots at each other and shit.
Yeah. That's known. That's been going on for a while.
That's what I'm saying.
The Kendrick and J. Cole thing.
J. Cole big thing's been like 3 years, bro. Like that's been more recently. They were supposed to. For anybody that doesn't even know the history of these guys, yeah, they get along. They were supposed to make an album that some shit happened that they decided not to do it.
Yeah.
And then it's just been little shots thrown here and there. Like there's the J. Cole. Yeah, recently J. Cole had the Heavens EP. If nobody ever heard that shit. You have to have this shit.
Yeah, I heard this.
And he went this shit he was talking about him being hold on, let's see my man. There was a part where right here. So it's like there's a part where he's like, some people say that I'm running third. They threw the bronze at me behind Drake and Dot. Yeah, them niggas are superstars to me. Maybe deep down I'm afraid of my luminosity. So when you see me on a red carpet, I'm moving awkwardly, posing all nervous, afraid of the judgment, and the thought of showing too much of my day is repugnant. And I be keeping my kids away from the gaze of the public, because these days I'm feeling like they hate. I feel like they hate that they favorite subject. Fuck it, attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK aimed at your brain. There was a part where he talks about like the accolades and shit. Like, and that's supposed to be a shot at like Kendrick and shit. He's like, yo, fuck all the accolades, blah blah blah. But like, even in that, and that's more recent. he took a shot at Kendrick. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's on some
He did.
friendly shit, like taking little friendly jabs and shit. So it's like, to me, it's like, damn, man, for him to like walk that shit back, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? But
I think these niggas just really scared of Kendrick. I mean, honestly, Sense Control,
And I got my niggas.
he's been shitting on these niggas. Sense Control.
Control was, I feel like that was the start in the beginning of him and Drake going back and forth.
Yeah.
Cause like, but the only thing that I have like with the Kendrick and Drake thing is like, I feel like they both been doing the same shit, right? Because I know the one song Kendrick was like, oh, say my name 5 times like Candyman, blah blah blah. Like he's waiting for Drake to say. But to me, it's like, yo, y'all been sneak dissing each other the whole time, bro. The same shit you accusing him of sneak dissing, you've been doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, my thing is Kendrick has never really been like battle tested. Like Drake been in a couple of beef, bro. Like even going early back, he was in a beef with a Canadian rapper and shit. Like even before niggas really seen him get into a beef with like, you know, like Meek or even Pusha. Like he'd already been in a rap battle with a dude already in Canada.
I didn't even know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I didn't even know that.
He's been battle tested. You know what I mean? But Kendrick, on the other hand, never been battle tested. Like, yeah, motherfuckers apologize to him and shit. But to me, it's just like, damn, yo, what the fuck? Like,
But Kendrick, he's just one of those niggas. He's a generational talent. He don't need to be battle tested. Niggas know what he's capable of.
It's you do though, because look, you got a nigga like J. Cole never been battle tested. He bowed out of the battle early, bro. It's like when niggas go to the either like the NBA finals and they be like, oh, you don't have any the moment's too big for you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like J. Cole was even though he's not a rookie, but he's that player that's, yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I think,
you know what I'm saying?
I think a Kendrick and Cole diss would be more entertaining than a Drake and Kendrick, because I feel like Cole could go bar for bar with Kendrick. He might lose, but he can go bar for bar. Drake, I think Drake kind of scared. I don't think he really scared of Kendrick, but I think he's scared of himself, because since the whole Meek thing, it's like, can you really top back to back?
Yeah, but that's what he does best, bro. So here's my thing, right? With them two artists, like I'm a big Drake fan, right? Yeah. And I fuck with Kendrick, and I definitely fuck with Cole. But like, I feel like when it comes to like, because I love bars, bro. Like my whole shit, bars heavy. Same. So like when I'm listening to the music, like them two, like Drake has a potential to rap. When he raps. He's a great rapper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he just knows how to make great music. You know what I mean?
And not just the music, the marketing, the memes. Like he'll make him
all of it. Yeah. Like, he's all of it. Kendrick, he puts out some shit that means some shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He does meaningful music and shit. So Drake could do both. Right. And I feel like what Drake is really good at is, and what Kendrick figured out, he used kind of like the Drake formula of drop a diss on a very good song. Like that is the shit, bro. That song it goes crazy. I mean, no matter who you are, you gotta appreciate what it is. You know what I mean? I'm a Drake fan, but that song, when I was listening to the album, I didn't even know that shit was gonna come on. When that shit came on and I'm listening to words, I'm like, oh, he's dissing the two niggas. Like, he's dissing the two niggas I fuck with. So it's like, oh shit, but this shit is too hard. Like that song, bro, you could literally break it down. Like a lot of people, I know people just vibe to this shit, but if you really listen with the bars and everything that he did on it, like, them niggas, it was 3 of them niggas, but they also used, you know, Kanye and Drake don't fuck with each other, so they used the Kanye beef from him and The Game. Right. They used that part on the song.
Yeah, I peeped that. Yeah.
They put that shit on there. There's a couple of things he said, like fuck, I'm trying to think. I gotta go look at the lyrics, but there was some shit where he was talking about niggas clicking up. Yeah. But he was talking about like an old rap group.
I saw the whole breakdown.
Bro, that whole shit. Like,
it gets way deeper than what people actually think. It gets
way deep, and that shit, when you actually listen to it, then it's like, damn, that shit's dope. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
he using like a E40 reference too on top of that.
On top of that shit. Like he definitely broke it down. But I feel like he made a mistake though. Right. So when we think about it, right? When we talk about who's the best, right? Mm-hmm. When it comes to like, let's say in any sport, just give me a sport. We're talking about
basketball.
All right, Kobe. I like Jordan, LeBron. Right. So like who'd you pick? Like Jordan, LeBron.
Jordan.
All right, so you got Jordan. So let's say you got like I'm trying to think. Give me like another sport. Where it got like two people. Oh, soccer. We got Ronaldo.
Messi.
And we got Messi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit like that. So in music, you got Mike and Prince.
Right.
Right?
Oh,
You got Mike and Prince.
yeah.
But here's what a lot of people didn't talk about, bro. That Kendrick and him going crazy, I feel like sometimes you fuck up.
Yeah.
He fucked up, bro. So, a lot of people call him number 2. Right? A lot of people consider Michael to be number 1, right?
Right.
Over Prince.
Yeah.
He called himself Prince, bro.
Oh, but his thing was saying, well, Prince outlived Mike.
Yeah, but at the same time, Mike's still number 1 over Prince.
Granted, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to me, that's like little shit like that. And I've watched videos of people talking about this shit, and I've never seen nobody mention that little fumble. That's, to me, that's a little fumble. Like, it might be some shit where you just sat back and thought about it, like, all right, it sounds good.
Yeah.
But the nigga that's over there can use that shit as a reference, like, oh, all right, you could be Prince, nigga, but I'm still Mike. I'm still better than you.
Nah, he definitely could. But
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like that did go over a lot of people's heads. Like, they didn't really catch on to that.
Motherfuckers didn't catch. Nobody mentions that bar, bro. Like, and I'm like, yo, like, he used that, and I feel like that was the only misstep in that whole song. And he didn't even really do nothing too crazy, but it was good, bro.
Yeah, it was fire.
It was good. You know what I mean? And to me, it was like that's a little stumble. Like, you was killing it, and then at the end you threw that out there and it sounded good, but then it's just like, wait, hold on. You calling yourself Prince, bro? Like, Mike is still over Prince.
Yeah.
To a lot of people's eyes, to the world's eyes.
Yeah, Mike's up there.
Exactly. So to me, it's like that was a little stumble by Kendrick. If it was me, I wouldn't have put that in there. And if Drake wanted me to write the bars, I got you, bro. Holla at me. Let me know, man. Cause I'm telling you, bro, I love the bars. This right here is like the epitome, and that's why I'm so disappointed in this nigga. Is like, is rap, bro. Like, what we do as a culture is different from any other genre.
I just don't like the angle he took on his song, cause it's like it was all bullshit. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like he was downplaying Kendrick's catalog, and it's like, yo, you can't do that because you don't even believe in that. So why would you even do that?
Word.
Like, he should have poked that at him on some shit like, nigga, aren't you in therapy? Aren't you supposed to be the nigga that's healed?
My fault, yo.
And like he could have went a different angle. Like, I feel like he should have came at him how he came at like Lil Pump and all the other guys that came at him. Like, talk to him like you're talking down on him.
Exactly. Yeah, clearly he was saying some shit that he didn't mean, and I feel like, in a way, if the song would have went over better with people and shit, people, then he probably wouldn't have really said nothing. But it wasn't like it was like a mix. People were like, he's just throwing a jab. But to me, it's like, my nigga, you threw a whole jab on a whole song where you should have done, and what I think Drake is gonna do is, you did a feature, I'm gonna do a feature. I'm gonna give you a feature right back. Like, why the fuck would I give you a whole goddamn track?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it look crazy. To me, it's like, bro, why would you give him a whole track? Jump on one of your artist songs and throw a couple of jabs at him and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you had to do in order to, like, because he's really not built for this shit where it's just like, you got to play it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like, even so Kendrick did do that on that song, it's like, I feel like his target audience, it wasn't Cole. It was definitely Drake.
Drake.
Cole caught strays, so I'm like, why are you the one to respond first?
But that's also, I have a big problem with a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of people being like, yo, Drake hasn't responded, blah, blah, blah. It makes him look crazy. That to me, he didn't diss him on a whole track, right?
Yeah.
He did a feature. These niggas been throwing jabs at each other for the last like 13 years, since like 2013, bro. They've been throwing jabs at each other. Never once does anybody like, yo, why he hasn't even responded? Because a lot of times it's went over a lot of people's heads.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, people haven't caught it. This was like the most direct that any of them have been.
Yeah.
But a lot of people being like, yo, Drake, you got to respond for the culture, blah, blah, blah. To me, it's like, for what, bro? A lot of people don't realize, if you think about some of the biggest battles in rap, right? Like, you think about like
Ether.
Like Ether and shit. You know how, all right, a lot of people don't know, but like when Jay first dissed Nas, I think in January of that year, right?
Right, yeah.
Ether didn't come out till December, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
11 months, bro. Like, Ether didn't come out till December. Like, to me, it's just like for people to be out here like, yo, you got to respond. Bro, Jay-Z was on stage talking shit on Nas just January, put this shit on a song somewhere like probably like a March or some shit. He actually put it on the song.
Yeah.
And then Nas came back with the diss in December, bro.
Goddamn
And
a whole year.
A couple of months later, Jay-Z came out with the super ugly shit. So to me, it's like, for people to be saying here like, yo, Drake, you gotta respond ASAP. Like, that's not been how rap has been. Like, you respond on your time.
I think social media plays a part in that because everybody just wants like the insta gratification. Like they want it right away. But they don't. If you really study the history of hip hop, it's like that's not how
it goes.
Nah,
that's not how. And these guys understand that shit. Now J. Cole, that's where we at. He felt peer pressure to like his peoples was like, you gotta do this, da da da. We'll play that part, but his people are like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and then the internet is like, you're not gonna say nothing. So peer pressure, bro. Like they peer pressure you into doing some shit that you really not even about.
Exactly.
And that's why he ends up being that kid that is forced to fight in a fight that he don't want to be in.
Yeah, and like the same time, I don't know, the way his thing came out, it's almost like he already had it ready.
Yeah.
And then he just, he responded. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this whole thing out.
And even in that, he used the Jay-Z reference from when he dissed Nas and shit about the you have one good album every 12 years or some shit, like every 4 years. Like if you break you ever heard the diss? Yeah. In that shit, he did the same shit. Well, Cole did the same thing he did, which was you have one good album every like 4 years or some shit like that. That's what Jay-Z said about Nas.
Yeah.
And this nigga took the same shit and flipped it against Kendrick and shit. You know what I mean? So it's still giving a nod to Jay and shit, even in his diss.
Pretty much, which is crazy.
Yeah, man. But we'll continue.
What you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like
nothing.
Boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God.
That's peer pressure, bro. Peer pressure.
I can't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Boom, boom, right?
Exactly, bro. This is rap. Either you rap or shut the fuck up. That's what it is. And that's where like I know people are like, oh, that's toxic and he's being a grown man and da 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 da. To me, nah, yo. Like you can't be on some like I want this.
Yeah.
You can't go to somebody else's blog and be like, yo, I want to fight this nigga. And then when a nigga come outside, you be like, I'm good.
I'm good. I want no smoke.
You've been talking, you've been seeing the kid for 3 years on the bus being like, yo, I'll fuck you up. Anybody that want it can get it. And as soon as somebody step up, you like, nah, nigga, I fuck with you, bro. I wanna throw hands with you. Like this is competition. There's these guys, everybody know J. Cole's not, he doesn't portray himself to be gangster and shit. He talks big shit on records sometimes, but he makes it sound good. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we don't look at him as that guy. So it's like, bro, this shit, it didn't have to go nowhere. You know what I mean? This could have been friendly. Yo, let's show what the bars could do. Let's show the skills of the pen. Right. And that's what he's been talking about for 3 years. And then all of a sudden, like, you bowed out, bro. That shit is weak, bro.
As a Cole fan, I'm disappointed.
Bro, I'm disappointed, man. I feel like majority are like.
I wanted them to go bar for bar. I think that would have been good for hip hop. That's all I wanted because I know what Cole's capable of for sure, and I know what Kendrick's capable of. That would have been amazing.
Man, but he just soft, bro. Soft.
Soft. See blood.
Too soft.
And I was conflicted because one, I know my heart. You know what I mean, and like I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase.
Nah, dog. Here's where I feel like we play ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how it is when like you playing ball, but even if you playing a ball against one of your boys, you talking hella shit.
I'm trying to win. I'm gonna cook you.
I'm gonna cook you, and I'm gonna talk shit while I'm cooking you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no animosity there.
It's on the love of the basketball.
Exactly. It's the love of the sport. This rap is the sport. Literally. A lot of the rappers, they talk about that. Yo, this is just a sport. We gotta, you practice, you do your thing.
Yeah.
But this is a competition at the end of the day. To me, it's like for him to be like, yo, like I got too much respect to be doing. I feel like, yo, you don't respect your mans enough. If you don't want to compete against your mans, like if you just, he automatically is like, all right, yo, I'll take number 3. Even though in the song that I just played, he was like, yo, they giving me the bronze, but I don't really want the bronze. I want to You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all that I could be number one. You just accepted number 3, bro, automatically. You just say, "Oh yeah, nah, I can't compete with these."
And like
shit.
that's one thing I'll never understand about him is like, well, I don't know why he holds them in such like high regards as artists. You know, they're regular people at the end of the day, and you're just as good, if not better than Drake at bars. I feel like.
I don't know about that, dog.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, when Drake rap, he can rap, bro. Like he did his on the first person shooter. Mm-hmm. He definitely out rap Drake, but I feel like Drake went on that with a different approach. But he definitely out rap Drake on that shit. But then when they came back with the other song on that album, when Drake dropped the song, Drake out rapped them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these 3 niggas, it's interchangeable. It's at the end of the day, it's like it's one of those things where like if it's like, you know, like Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe playing.
Right.
Anybody could go off at any time if they was playing a 1-on-1 and shit. Might be somebody's day, might not be. You know what I mean?
True.
I feel like they all capable of doing that shit. Now only the one knows how to do the commercial shit the best.
Right. Yeah.
But once he decides to touch on shit, he can rap with them. Yeah. But also when you listen to Drake shit, I'm definitely biased. Anybody listen, I'm biased because, you know, I'm a big Drake fan and shit. But when you listen to Drake shit, he's very clever, bro. Like when he actually raps, he's very clever with the words and shit, with his bars. So I feel like he could definitely hang with these 2 easily. Like these guys, they majority of their shit, they just sit and rap, and Drake does the singing. So people like forget, like, oh, this nigga can actually really rap.
Nah, Drake can rap. Personally, I just feel like Cole can out rap Drake.
I don't know, man.
Drake can't freestyle.
But
but his pen is crazy.
Yeah, but this is not about freestyling though.
It's not. It's not
about freestyling. This is about who got the best pen. That's what they've all been saying. Is like who got the better pen. And even J. Cole said, if you test me, I'll show you what my pen can do. Because this is all about who got the best pen.
Yeah. But out of them, it's about who got the best pen out of Drake and Cole. Because Kendrick has the best pen out of the 3, for sure,
bro.
For sure, by far.
You don't know, bro. You don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's you know why you think that? Because
I listen to all 3 of them religiously.
Bro, me too. I do the same, bro. And I feel like it's interchangeable. Depending on how this is why this is gonna be great. If those 2, if Kendrick and Drake decide to go at each other, like for real, and go hard,
I hope
this is gonna be great because then we actually get to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, really, but I feel like people don't give as much respect. Like before the Pusha beef, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people was saying that, oh, Drake, don't do it. You don't want it with Push.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he did that shit, and then all that talk stopped. Because like, oh, you can actually hang with a nigga like that.
Duppy was fire.
Exactly. And a lot of people realize like, oh shit, this dude can actually hang with people that really spit.
I actually like Duppy more than
do I, bro.
Pusha T's, but Pusha T
telling people, man,
he has some shit, you know, with the whole.
And I'm Virginia, from Virginia, so it's like I'm a big Push fan.
Yeah,
that's those are my 2 favorite rappers is Drake and Push, and I when I listen to both, I think Duppy was way more clever. And it sounded better.
I think what Pusha got was, you know, Ye told him like, yo, this nigga got a kid. And that's what kind of got
crazy shit
him.
with that shit. Maybe it didn't shock me as much, but because I had heard that shit already.
Yeah.
Ahead of time, because even in his in that what was the album we just said about? What is that on it?
More Life. Yeah.
More Life. He mentioned he's like got a baby on the way. Yeah. And shit. He mentioned that shit.
Yeah. So it was kind of out there. Yeah.
But the masses didn't know. So that's what kind of gave the shock. But to me, I was just like, oh, all right, that bar like kind of just flew in and out. You know what I mean? So it didn't really shock me. So like once you take out that shock value, for me, the better bars was Drake.
Yeah.
And I feel like the better song as well, one you can replay, is Drake. And that's what he does best.
Duppy is a fire song. You can sing along to it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So that's what, to me, that's what he would do. Like Kendrick might drop some shit where it's just like he tries to bar Drake to death.
Yeah.
But Drake shit, you gonna listen in the club. You gonna be in the club and they'll pop that shit on. Now you listening to that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you gonna listen to that shit all summer.
Like I don't know who else won a Grammy off of a diss song. Like back to back.
Yeah.
Imagine me at the Grammys and Drake wins back,
bro.
Grammys
That
back to
nigga
back.
ain't been the same since, bro. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And Drake nigga kills you, revives your career, and then after that you ain't been nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now he's killing his own career on Twitter, bro. Like
Yeah, nah,
he needs to stop. He needs to stop
He needs to get off Twitter.
Yeah, he needs to stop tweeting. Nah, let's get back to the shit.
That's right. So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood.
Soft, bro.
I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood.
Nah, dog. We want to see competition. We want niggas to compete. We this is rap, bro. This is different from any other genre that there is. This is rap. Niggas compete. This whole shit started. There's literally we have a whole subgenre in rap of just battle rap. Literally, it's battle rap. Niggas compete, and them niggas, they shake hands. They say some of the most disrespectful shit to each other.
Craziest shit.
And the niggas will stand outside and smoke a cig right after together. Like this is what this whole thing is sparring. You're sparring with even people you fuck with. Yeah, I'm sure the Drake and Kendrick shit, that one is not as friendly because they've been going back and forth and shit. You know, even though Drake kind of took him on tour and did also this and that, it's still them. I feel like, I know a lot of people say like, oh, Kendrick doesn't respect Drake, but to me, I feel like in order to really, and where Kendrick is at lyrically, where Drake is at lyrically, and J. Cole's at lyrically, right? Yeah. In order to really want to compete with the next nigga that you think is on your level, you gotta respect that nigga. No matter what, because I'm not gonna. If I don't respect your game, bro, I ain't even gonna call you out. I'm be like, fuck that.
Because then you don't get no points for it.
You don't get no points for it. Yo, this nigga ain't even on my level. Yeah. But a lot of people be like, oh, I don't think Kendrick respect. I'm like, nah, bro, it's the complete opposite. That nigga respects it, what that nigga does. You know what I mean?
If he didn't respect it, he wouldn't be taking
shots at him because he wouldn't think that this nigga can even compete with him on that level.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to show that he's the better guy. Mm-hmm. And if he does, bro, great. Whoever wins in this shit, we're going to get some great music out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting.
So whoever wins this shit, it doesn't even matter. Mm-hmm. But to me, for people to say like, oh, Kendrick don't respect Drake, that's blasphemous, bro. Yeah. That's crazy because at the end of the day, if let's say like how LeBron when Golden State when him and Steph were going at it, bro. Even though people are like, oh, LeBron doesn't nah, bro, he respects him, and now he talks about it where he's like, yo, that guy is a problem, and I respect the shit out of his game. But at the time, a lot of people were like, oh, he doesn't respect Steph. Look at the way he is, blah blah. Nah, bro, you compete against the people who you really, really respect.
Exactly.
And a lot of people like got that shit fucked up.
In a sense, they sharpen your sword.
Exactly.
They're testing you out. You're going someone who's worth the competition. You're not wasting your time with somebody who's under you.
Exactly. And you know who this nigga is? KD. Let's get back to it, yo.
So I say all of that to say,
yo, no shout at KD. I'm a big KD fan too, by the way. But I just feel like he's come play basketball and that's it type of dude. When it comes to like they were talking about who's the best, you know what I'm saying? I remember when Skip used to go crazy, be like KD's the best. I feel like this is one of them. Is where like, you know what I mean? Where they used to argue about, yo, who's the best in league? Steph, LeBron, KD. KD just be like, yo, I just want to come play basketball and that's it. And I feel that's this nigga. Where he's just saying, yo, I just want to ride my bicycle and just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is whack. Cause bro, we could get the best rap. We could have got some dope ass bars out of this whole situation. But it looks like Drake is like Thanos, man. One guy against all of them and shit. But Drake be pissing a lot of people off.
That's the whole thing about that. It's like after that came out, like a lot of people chose sides, which I was surprised. Like Drake,
some of the people that went on the opposite side, like
Rick Ross. I was surprised because I was like, damn, that's that duo. Like they gave us some classics.
Bro, we just lost two classic, like
Future and Drake.
So like there's never, I mean, unless years from now they decide, even years from now nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like going forward, like Future, this is
But you know why though, right?
Fucking bitches, bro.
Do you think so?
Drake be fucking all these niggas bitches.
No, I mean, I think that's the case with most of them, but I think with Future, it was he wanted What a Time 2 to come out with Drake.
Oh, and he did the shit with
21. I think that's what happened there.
But even so, I've been like that album, the Future that just dropped. I've been listening to it and I'm like, damn, yo, this thing ain't really saying much. But even on that song like that, like he's talking about like bitches, bro. He's talking about niggas. No, that ain't my bitch. Blah blah blah. You talking this and that. Like it just it gives off the whole like, yo, this nigga fucked another one of y'all bitches and shit. You know what I mean? Metro sounds the same shit. Metro got an issue with Drake. Nobody know why. It's about bitches. You know what I mean? It's about he fucked your bitches, bro. Like that's what Drake is known for. He did the same shit to Wayne when Wayne was in prison. I don't know if a lot of people know about that shit, but like
Drake hit Wayne's bitch,
bro.
I didn't know that,
bro. Like all this shit, Google that shit, man. Google that shit. Like I love this rap shit, bro. I be so in it because I want to know all the little. Because Drake has said before, he's like, yo, if I don't say it on these bars, I ain't never gonna talk about it. So when like he dropped music, bro, if you listen, this nigga just speak about everything, bro. He literally drops all that shit.
No, Drake be wild.
Yeah, he be wilding, bro. He be trying to fuck all these niggas.
Even Nav, I don't know how Nav got into it.
Him and Nav, that situation, I don't even know what the fuck happened, but Drake used his fucking lyrics on a post on Instagram and shit.
I know he never gonna get a take here too, cause he fucked the Weeknd's bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did exactly the Weeknd's bitch. If you listen to what was that song with Kendrick and Keem? Family, is it Family Ties?
Family Ties.
When he was like number 2. DMing my bitch. Yeah, he's
I don't ask why. Yeah,
talking about Drake be trying to fuck all these niggas bitches, bro. Like he's a piece of shit, bro. Like that he's my favorite artist, but dude is a piece of shit.
That nigga's a menace.
He's a scumbag, bro. Like he be trying to fuck everybody's bitch. He be trying to have something over everybody. That's what he do. He did that shit. DJ Drama. He fucked this girl.
Summer P up in his thing.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Like that's Drake, and I feel like the same shit it happens with Future and Metro, bro.
Shit, probably. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Metro's salty. Yeah.
Yo, he OD, bro. He too salty. Yeah. Way too salty. So like, I feel that shit. It's kind of like them teaming up, but it's kind of sad because the thing is like with Future, his only number ones before this, was with Drake. Right, all the number one songs he's ever had.
You can say that.
Drake. No, they have been.
Not all of them.
No, the number one's on the number one song in the whole country. Like when it go on Billboard, they've been with Drake, bro.
Okay.
I think he's had like 3, and either 2 or 3, and they've been with Drake before this one.
Because when you get Drake on your song, it opens up a whole new like audience.
Exactly.
So okay, I could see that.
I think it's 3 of them, I believe, but they've all been with Drake. Yeah. And then even this is what the Drake effect, bro. Even with this, if they didn't talk about Drake, I don't think this song would be number 1, bro. It's a Drake effect, man. If Kendrick just came on and just,
there's no way around it.
If Kendrick just came on and just rapped some regular shit, the song would be on the charts, but it wouldn't be number 1, bro. Everybody's going to check it. Why? Because he's dissing Drake, bro.
There is some truth to that.
So it's like Drake, the Drake effect, bro. So for me, after this, if they don't, they made a whole album about the nigga. Like literally, that whole album is about Drake, bro. The whole thing, the whole shit is about Drake.
Yeah, he did have a song where he was going in at someone. Yeah, and it sounded like Drake.
Right in the intro, bro. Right in the intro, he's talking about bitches. Like, bro, every fucking song, he just keep talking about bitches. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, he really fucked your bitch, or either he fucked your bitch or he pillow talk. Cause he said it once when in the song.
He said pillow talk.
Shit about pillow talking.
Yeah.
So maybe Drake said some shit about Future to a chick, and it got back to him, and he's like, yo, my nigga, like we fuck with each other. How you gonna do? And then plus on top of the album shit, like you said. Like, you know, him wanting to do. But I feel Future be doing, he did a whole fucking thing with what's this little nigga from Philly and shit.
Who?
With
not Meek.
Nah, the nigga, the other dude. God damn it, the little nigga. What the fuck's his name? From Philly.
From Philly.
He just
Uzi?
basically had Uzi. He did a whole album with Uzi, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a whole album with Uzi and shit. Nobody gave a fuck. He did a whole album with where was it called?
He did do an album with Uzi.
Yeah,
okay. Now
I'm
Uzi
like, got a whole album together.
A second.
Yeah, bro.
I fuck with like maybe 2-3 songs on the album.
But that's what I'm saying. What was it like called? Like what was it like? Big Pluto, Little Pluto, some type of shit.
Yeah.
They did a whole album together. Like ain't nobody. You know what I mean? To me, it's just like, oh damn, like you felt some type of way about that shit. If that's really what it is, that's crazy, bro. Like to dead a whole friendship, and I always felt some type of way about this shit. Like when I felt some type of way, but to me, it looked crazy. Like when on Mask Off.
Yeah.
When Kendrick, like whenever you see like Drake has a problem with somebody, but then like somebody like Future would let the person rap on his song and shit. Like Kendrick rapped on Mask Off, took a little shot at Drake on that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and listen.
I didn't even catch that. I might have missed that.
Took a little shot at Drake on that shit. But to me, it's like shit like that. It's like, nigga, I would be like, yo, bro, what the fuck y'all niggas doing, man?
But was they locked in at that point, though?
Him and Future locked in, bro. They already had the album out, and they was on every fucking song. You know why I knew they had a problem, bro? Last album, I even say, if you go back and listen to the pod, when we talked about that album, I was like, yo, it's weird that Future's not on this album.
Oh, for all the dogs?
Yeah, I was like, yo, it's weird. But then he had the song. He had the song, What Would Pluto Do? That's also why I think he fucked this bitch. Because he was like, what would Pluto do? Future's Pluto.
Yeah,
what would Pluto
yeah.
do? He fucked the hoe, so I did it. Nigga, like, what else do you need,
that
bro?
went over my head. Because,
Yeah,
yo,
see,
so,
I'm telling you, bro.
when he said that, I was like, you know, like, what will Pluto do? I'm going to hit this bitch because that's what he would do.
What would Pluto do? He fucked the hoe, so I did it. He fucked.
Yeah, that nigga is a menace.
Bro, he's a menace, bro. He's out here just fucking everybody bitch. And that's why now everybody's mad at him because he's a piece of shit. He had this nigga is so crazy. He had the jersey. He had a jersey on and the back was like in French and it said piece of shit. And that, bro, he embraces that shit. That's what he does, bro. He's a menace out here, bro. Fuck everybody bitch, bro.
That nigga's crazy.
If you leave Drake is a nigga, you leave your bitch around for 2 seconds, bro. He's trying to slide in, bro.
And why do I feel like no one could fuck Drake's bitch somehow?
Nah.
Like, he's doing something that no one could fuck his bitch.
That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. He's out here just being diabolical, bro. But like to me, it's like I feel like him and Future thing. I don't think because Future even in the song like he was like, that's not even my bitch and shit. But I feel like something happened with a girl. Maybe the way it sounded to me, Drake pillow talked or said some shit, and it got back to him and shit.
But
you know
even with the whole like Lyra Mercer thing, that was like Rick Ross's joint, and Drake hit that while Meek was also hitting that.
Yeah,
and that's how that might have transpired and shit.
But with them like, so Rick Ross unfollows him, which is to me is like unfollowing the nigga is weird. It's weird, but to show them that you mad at them and shit, but it's weird. But he unfollowed them. And then Drake sends her tickets to a show and shit. Like his ex, that chick he just broke up with.
Petty.
Super petty, bro. Super petty. You know what I mean? And then he puts like he's been putting these fucking quotes on, taking shots at these niggas and shit. Like he did with Nav, he used Nav's
bar in his caption. Yeah.
Rick Ross, he had, you know, the chick was there. He used a couple of bars and shit, referring to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's been. The nigga, he's a grimy nigga, yo. At the end of the day, yo, that nigga do you dirt, bro. Don't leave your bitch around Drake. Or don't leave her DMs open. That's if he has her as a friend, yo, just delete her old page.
And what girl don't want to follow Drake?
Exactly, and that's the thing, man. He got the love of the women so much, like more than the other two niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the females fuck with him because he can make music where they can vibe to. Like Kendrick don't make music where the bitches can vibe to, bro.
Nah.
And you gotta make music for the bitches, man. That's
to.
important. If you trying to sell albums and shit and go to a different level with this shit and be the top guy, you gotta be able to make music where the women can also enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like Kendrick make a lot of music for just us, like people who like bars and shit like that to really enjoy. Yeah. But
and then here comes Drake.
Here comes
Happy
Drake.
Ratchet birthday.
Exactly.
That's every
exactly, and that's every birthday. That's all you hear, bro. It's a different type of thing. But they're two different artists. You know what I mean? Both make great music and shit. But let's continue with this fuck nigga.
Spirit of trying to like get this music out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back, and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with me.
Right there. He see the talk, bro. He seen that people wasn't fucking with as much as he thought they would, yo. That's why I feel like
That's why he backtracked?
He backtracked because it's like, I think if let's say people would have been like, yo, this was some hard shit, blah, 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 this is a classic. You think he's gonna backtrack that shit?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Nah.
It was just some lukewarm shit. Like a lot of people were just like, yo, this is a jab, blah, blah, blah.
But he said it was warning shots.
Yeah, but at the same time, he seen people wasn't really like fucking with it like he thought. That right there tells you a lot. I always say, man, you just gotta listen to people talk, bro. Let them talk. When people talk, let them talk and just listen because they'll tell you exactly what they mean in between some fillers and shit. You know what I mean? But if you listen to that, he looked at it because a lot of times like these guys look at like Drake, right? This is one thing I fuck with him when it comes to shit is that he cares, bro, about the music. So like a lot of his fans, they said that last album was trash, right?
Who, Drake's?
Yeah, I didn't like For All the Dogs. You fucked with it?
I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was trash.
I liked it a lot.
I'm a big Drake fan, but that last album, like when Kendrick was like, "Yo, your last shit was better," I agree. But for me, what's really dope is not a lot of artists would come back and give us 6 songs on top of that to be like, yo, my bad. I know y'all don't fuck with this shit. So here's another 6 songs added on to make it better.
You know, the thing about that is I loved it, but I also had a friend, a bunch of people were like, I don't like it. I feel like he's singing too much.
Yeah.
Where are the bars? I think he does that on purpose.
No, he does.
And then, here's a deluxe. Here's your bars.
Yeah, but he does it. To me, I feel like he gave us the deluxe because a lot of people complain. Because even when he starts off, he's like, 40 acts if I was retired.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm going to come back and then retire after this shit. Whereas just like any other rapper, like let's say Kendrick last album, right? 6 years, gave us some mid shit. I thought that shit was mid.
His last album?
Yeah.
I love that too. Damn,
dog.
I was like, that's like his. I feel like that's Kendrick's 444.
I thought that shit was mid. 444, mid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
I think it depends where you are.
mid.
I think it depends where you are in life for it to hit you.
I don't know,
I think years from now, people are gonna look back and be like, "Damn, yo, Kendrick gave us a classic. That's a really important piece in hip hop."
That shit mid.
I liked it a lot.
That shit was mid. But even that, like to me, it's like a lot of people were saying like, "Yo, it's 6 years and this all you got for us," blah blah blah. He just disappears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas with Drake, it'd be like, oh, damn, nigga, this shit. A lot of people were like, oh, this shit it was back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said you fuck with it. Like, Foss, when he was on, he said he fucked with it heavy. He gave it like an 8. I gave it like a 4. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big Drake fan, bro. I'm when it comes to my favorite artists, like, even Push, if he dropped some whack shit, bro, that shit was whack. I don't care. Like, you my favorite artist, just give me some good music. Whereas,
Wait, you saying Push's last album was whack?
No.
I thought it was fire. I liked it.
But I'm saying though, if he did drop some whack shit, I'd be like, yo, that shit is whack, bro. Go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Like I hold my favorite artists, especially these 3, I hold them to like a certain standard.
Yeah, you got to.
So it's like if y'all drop some shit that's like lukewarm, yo, I'm gonna let y'all know that shit is fucking lukewarm. But that's why I fuck with is like he went and he was like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? Let me give y'all some shit because y'all clearly don't fucking fuck with this shit the way I thought y'all would.
Right.
And he gave us some shit. A lot of people don't care like that, bro. And that's why I feel like this is gonna be a good battle because these 2 niggas care, bro.
They do.
I feel Drake cares a little more, but he cares about the fans a lot more than Kendrick does. Kendrick just be like, oh, here's this shit. I put a lot of thought into this. Y'all take it how you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He cares about what the message that he's trying to send.
Drake cares about how the audience receives
it. So they both care about their craft in different ways.
Yeah.
And we about to get some good shit, man. And then we got this fuck nigga. Let's continue, yo.
That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that.
All I could think about was Kobe looking at Dwight Howard saying soft.
In that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
Hella glazed, bro.
And then the crowd goes crazy too,
bro. Glazed, bro. I don't understand like the people. Who's your favorite artist?
Favorite artist? I don't know. I don't have a specific favorite artist.
All right, who you listen to more out of the 3?
Probably Drake.
All right, so like the super diehard Cole fans, right? That I've seen, that's trying to make excuses like, oh, he's trying to, he's trying to be mature. He's on a different level. He doesn't want to destroy his peace, bro. Y'all just making excuses, yo. To me, it's like this. It didn't have to disturb your peace, bro. Like, but especially when you've been asking for it. I wouldn't even be upset if he did this. Before the 3-year run he's been on. Right. If he did this while he was still on the I'm a college nigga type run. If he did that, then I'll be like, oh yeah, nah, he's a different type of dude. Like, just let him be. But like, when you come out like, yo, I want this and I need this and I want somebody to try and test me so I can show y'all that I don't want the bronze that y'all giving me.
And it's like, this is the best test you're gonna get in the game.
Exactly. And then he bows out like, oh, and then he starts glazing, bro. That's the shit that part also killed me. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, you glazing this nigga while apologizing to this nigga? Like, you making this nigga really look like Candyman for real, bro.
He's bugging.
Cause y'all out here like apologizing for what? The fans, man, disappointed.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
Glazing.
As do I.
This is rap.
So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest like
I'd
goofy shit.
even say my son should he should be going to R&B, but I feel like even R&B niggas be competing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, R&B niggas
R&B niggas be competing.
sure.
And to me, it's like, yo, go make some folk music or something, bro. Like, this ain't just wants to make some happy-go-lucky. This the part where I say, like, where Kendrick misstepped on the one song, right?
Yeah.
Where he misstepped on doing this, where I don't think he thought about the whole big picture, right? And this is why a lot of people, like, in your life, yo, you should really put logic into whenever you were super emotional. I feel like he was super emotional in this moment that he didn't even think, like, bro, this literally just cut off, like, half of the bars you could ever spit again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just cut off a large amount of bars that you've been spitting for the last 3 years. You can't repeat those bars. You can't repeat any bars close to that. You can't tell anybody to test you. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't say you the best in the game. Like, a lot of the bars that you said or you could say in the future, you just cut your feet off, bro.
I didn't think about that. That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
You can't.
You gotta stay passive now.
You gotta say. You got everything you drop. Yeah, you could say. I'm sure. You know what I mean? He'll figure out how to say dope shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of things that you can't. You just can't say no more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just on the internet, they gonna clip that shit and be cat. Nigga, you lying. They're gonna play your apology every time you try to say, yo, I'm the best in this game. I'm one of the best doing this. They're gonna be like, nah, nigga, you not like that.
Where's his energy?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He just cut him, and that's being too emotional and not using logic to be like, yo, maybe I should do this shit in private. I should talk to this nigga in private.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Instead of putting it out, and that's why I'm saying his boys, bro. Like, I could not let my boy do this shit, but nigga, you gonna have to fire me, dog. I wouldn't let you do this shit because like he was thinking about himself and his friendship, but like, bro, your kids, bro, like the legacy and shit. You know what I mean? Your kids gonna go to school.
Yeah, they gonna have to hear about.
They gonna have to hear about this shit for the rest of their life.
Your daddy a sorry ass nigga.
Exactly, bro. And you know, kids is brutal. They gonna even if
let them have
kids is
it.
little. They parents is at home like, yo, they motherfuckers a sucker. And then they gonna go to school like, yo, your daddy's a sucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about the whole. I don't think he thought about the whole picture because he's just in an emotional state.
Yeah.
Where he couldn't sleep for 2 days, so he's not clearly thinking straight. To where it's like, yo, I can't spit certain bars no more, and the way like my family's gonna look, the way my legacy's gonna look.
Yeah.
Whenever they think about rap, 20 years from now, when I'm playing, you know, when I got kids running around and I'm playing the music and shit, I'll be like, yo,
right.
this guy is not really like that, yo.
I think too, he probably felt like he did some fake shit because him and Kendrick are really friends in real life. So I think whenever Kendrick dropped all the albums he dropped, J. Cole's probably there was like, damn, that shit hard, bro. I'm proud of you. That was some good shit. So then for him to go and drop that diss and say what he said, it was like, it probably was eating at him.
He tried to do the narrative shit where it's like, because me, I feel the same. Like when he said about To Pimp a Butterfly,
Yeah.
I think that shit trash, bro. I think it's trash. Like I've listened to that shit a couple times, front to back, and I had no skips. And every now and then I'll revisit that shit, bro. It's trash, man. I don't like the album. I don't think it's good music. You know what I mean? It might have, like, to me, it's like, think about this. I look at it as if, like, you know how they say, like, oh, there's some niggas in the hood that could play ball better than some niggas in the NBA, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But the only thing missing is them niggas don't have all the things that it takes
They
to
don't
be
have
on
the
that level.
They don't have the resources, maybe.
They're either resources or they don't. There's just some shit that's missing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But they
yeah.
can do this thing real well. To me,
Right.
it's like, you know, you can, or even like battle rappers, like them niggas can rap.
But they don't have what it takes to be an artist.
Artist.
Oh, like Young and May, for example.
Exactly. Niggas can rap, but making good music is different. And that's how I
Right.
look at with the album, bro. I'm like, bro, you rapping, but this shit ain't good music, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying some shit, but it's not good music.
Yeah, I feel that.
And that's how I feel about it. And I mean, I call it trash, but at the end of the day, nigga, you know what I mean? Obviously, niggas nice. Whenever I call people trash, when it comes to, like, you know, either like athletes or something, I'm basing it based on, you know, that level. Like, it's a different level of trash. This is not like I'm gonna go out there and I can out rap this nigga. Obviously not.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But if Drake wanted me to pen the bars, I got you, bro. Holla at me. I'm telling you, son. I got some shit. But for me, it's like that album, the way I look at it is just like, yeah, it's good. It's good lyrics,
You're right.
but it's just not good music.
To each his own.
You know what I'm saying?
Subjective. I mean, I thought it was a good album. Not great. I thought it was a good album. Not his best work. But it was a good album.
When J. Cole said that shit, I was like, oh, damn, nigga, that's exactly how I feel about that shit. So I was like, yo, I agree with that shit. And I was the last one, I was like, yo, that shit's lukewarm. So it was like, okay, I agree with that shit too. So, but then he backtracked. I was like, this nigga's a bitch, bro.
I say all that to say it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God aligned me back up on my purpose and on my path.
I've always said this, right? I've always said this. Yo, we turned into a 3-minute video into a whole hour.
I didn't even peep that.
This is what I've always said, right?
Yeah.
This is when you know niggas is on their lowest in life. A lot of times when you look at people, right? Let's even look at people that will go to prison and shit.
Right.
When do they start talking about God?
When they're like maybe
when
in their bid.
When they've hit the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is when you know it's time to change.
Yeah.
This nigga hit the bottom. He did that shit. He was like, hell nah. He hit the bottom and now look at him. He's on stage talking about God, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Cole. This is where we at, bro. This is rap, bro. All you had to do was just rap. A friendly competition.
Literally.
You could have been on the song and been like, oh, my nigga, I'm killing you. Don't take even part of the song could have been,
yeah,
bro, don't take it no type of way. I'm just doing what we do. This is the sport of it. You know what I'm saying? You could have found a way to say that shit to let them know, like, yo, no hard feelings. Exactly. But I'm gonna go at your head because I want people to know that I could do this too and I could stand with y'all too.
Yeah.
You could have done that shit on the bar and then that would have been it.
And I understand why he didn't do that. Like, why not? You got the bar to show the world you have
them. Show the world, bro. Show the world. This shit is weak, bro. I don't know, man. Let's continue.
I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin.
Right
what
there,
do what you do? You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep.
And like, I don't even think Kendrick would even respond to him at this point. There's no need to.
No, nigga, kill that nigga, bro. Yo, at that point, I would destroy this nigga, son. I would fucking, like, I'm talking about the ultimate haymaker to this nigga's chin, bro.
I don't know. I don't think there's a point to it. It's like kicking a dead horse. He already rolled over. He apologized. It's like,
I know he's like a dog that tucked his tail and is sniffing ass. That's
yeah.
him. But what you do, that big dog who got that little dog fucking tucking his tail, pick him up and fucking ragdoll him a little bit. Let him know. I would fucking kill this nigga, bro.
But not a whole song,
bro.
Maybe a couple bars.
You might maybe the next
maybe like a next feature.
Them niggas is dropping another album.
Oh yeah, Future is yeah.
It's supposed to be tomorrow, or they supposed to be Friday. So, what's it called? If I was him, I'll bar this nigga down, bro.
That makes sense because if they do drop an album and Drake wants to drop something just to fuck with their album sales or whatever,
easily cut. But Drake could also be fucking around and being like, yo, I'm gonna drop some shit just to see if them niggas show their hand again. Yeah. Like if they bring Kendrick back for another song, just to see like, yo, I'm gonna drop some shit, and then it just never comes out.
You just calculated like that,
exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. He, to me, this whole shit where people are like, yo, you gotta drop some shit. It wouldn't make sense because, bro, when the last time he did that shit, he took a L against Push. He did the same shit. Push gave him a couple of bars on the album. Well, gave him a song, right?
Yeah.
Push released some shit on the album. Drake was like, oh, word. Dropped the dubby. And then Push came back with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't move the same way. If you don't learn from the last shit that you just took a L on, then, bro, you're not really learning.
Exactly.
You can't show your hand. Nigga dish you on somebody else's song. You can't be out here like, I'm gonna drop a whole thing on you.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, make
a
summer vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you gotta do. Make a summer vibe that they'll play in the club every fucking day for the rest of the year.
Summer's right around the corner.
Make a summer vibe that motherfucker's gonna be in the club and you're not gonna miss it.
You could take over the summer.
Exactly. If you drop some dope shit and throw some bars at this nigga, you could take over the whole summer, bro. And no matter what that nigga drop, they still gonna play that in the club because when you go to the club, it's a different type of shit. And even Drake had said that about Kendrick before because Kendrick he doesn't make music for the club. So it's Drake even said he's like, yo, like on 100 with the Game when he was like, I be in the club and they don't play your shit. This was a shot at Kendrick. I be in the club when they don't play your shit, and even if it does come on, the people don't react the same.
Damn, that went over my head.
Bro,
He did say that though. He did say that.
Yeah, and then he told the nigga, yo, I'm in your own city. He shot the video, and they shot the video in Compton.
Yeah,
I'm in your
he,
city. Yeah, bro. And then them niggas don't really, they don't.
I thought that was towards somebody else, but that makes
bro,
sense.
That was Kendrick, man. Telling you, these niggas been shooting at each other. For people to be like, yo, you gotta shoot back at, bro. These niggas been shooting at each other for mad long, man. We'll break it all. I'll break it all down to you.
But Drake be shooting at everybody though. He shoots at Jay-Z.
Yeah, but him and Jay-Z have this like.
I think it's like a mutual respect.
And it's a mutual thing. It's like they throw shots back at each other, back and forth, and then they'll be on each other's song.
Exactly.
You know
it's never nothing crazy.
It's never nothing crazy. So and he even like they have this super dope respect. And the only time that he didn't include Jay on one of his albums is only because people be over the head. So one of Meek's diss back at Drake was that, niggas can't go number one without Jay-Z.
Oh, so it was like, let me prove to you.
So he didn't put Jay-Z on one album.
Yeah, just to go.
It went number one. Next albums, put Jay-Z back on that shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man. I'll be this rap shit, bro. I love this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I love this shit. This shit is it's competition. I love competition. If anybody knows me, competing is the shit.
Facts.
And with anything, bro, anything, it doesn't matter. We could be fucking like I'm in bowling now. I bowl. I just started bowling. I'm actually nice now.
That's fine.
But I bowl, bro. I look at it the same way.
You got your own shoes?
Own shoes on. You see that bag right there?
Yeah.
Right around the corner?
Yeah.
With all the stickers on it.
You got the ball?
That's bowling ball, bowling shoes, all that shit.
Oh, God.
I got the powder to keep my hands dry. Like I'm really it. Bro, I started that shit like 30, it was like 32 weeks in this shit. Yeah. So since last October or September, when football season started, we started every single Friday, bro. I've been bowling. And I was like the competition shit comes in my head, so I've been practicing.
But you got like a crew, like a bowling team type shit. Or?
Yeah, no, I'm in a league.
Oh, that's fine.
My whole league, bro. And then I got a group of dudes where we bowl every Sunday.
Okay. So it's like practicing.
To practice and shit.
Yeah,
but we're in my bowling league, so I'm in with a lot of white people, so you can't really talk as much shit.
I was just about to ask you be talking shit?
But in the Sunday league is the niggas. All you do is talk shit. We just talking hella shit, bro. So it's different. Like I can't really talk as much shit like and it's friendly competition like how it would be with Kendrick and Cole. Yeah. On Fridays, friendly competition because it's like I'm bowling with old white people. Yeah. And shit, so I can't really talk my shit to them.
Paul, don't pull something versus nigga, you fucking suck.
Exactly. That's literally goes from that Sunday, I'm fucking talking shit like we playing ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
that's the best feeling too.
Yeah. So like for me, competition, bro, is everything. So that's why this is very disappointing. I feel like a lot of people that try to make an excuse for J. Cole is like, you just not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have that mentality when it comes to competing and shit. And which I understand because not everybody has the what they say, like the mama mentality. Yeah. Not everybody has that.
But the thing reason he could like get away with it, and I feel like when you're a third placer, you get away with a lot more because there's not as much pressure.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what he wants. He was like, oh fuck. Nah, let me.
I'm getting too much of the limelight.
Exactly.
People
fall
back.
I'm in the limelight. People talking about me. They not talking about nothing else. Yeah. Everybody's just talking about my shit. Let me just fall back to where I'm comfortable at.
Exactly.
Where these two other niggas can they can take that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can. This is where they thrive, and he's never been the front runner. Everybody's always looking at him as third. That's why I said like this type of shit that he's doing on stage, bro. If it was Drake, they'd be like, "This is the softest nigga in the world. We've been on you soft."
He wouldn't hear about it. But I think that's what happens when you're like number one, because Drake, that's what most people see him as. Number one, so he has a bigger target on his head. So they're waiting for him to fall. Exactly. They're waiting for him to slip constantly because he just took so many W's. He fucked too many bitches. He's always that guy. So
fucking all these niggas bitches, man.
They want to catch him slipping. So
yeah, man.
But Cole just has a cult like audience. Like his music is gonna live forever because people are always gonna gravitate and fuck with him. He has a whole Dreamville. Yeah. Dreamville's that's a huge thing. It's been going on for years now. You know what I mean? And then but I don't know. It might affect his album that's coming out, The Fall Off.
Oh, big time, bro. So, like you can't. You doing this? Come on,
don't cop no, please, man.
You copping, please, bro. Please. You look insane, bro. Yeah. All right, let's finish. There's only a couple of seconds left.
Yeah.
Back to my true path, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The past 2 days felt terrible. Like it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
Candyman, bro.
So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right now.
That's crazy, man. Disgusting.
Me, right?
Disgusting. And he even later on, he says that they going to delete the song from all platforms and shit.
You're lying. He says that?
On God, bro.
Damn.
He said that shit. I'm gonna pull that shit up right now.
That's an embarrassment to hip hop. Like, it's
is
out there. We already heard it, and you can't really delete anything anymore.
He wants to delete it, bro, off all the platforms and shit.
That don't matter. It's already been downloaded 100 times over.
Yeah, bro.
You can't really delete it, man.
Hold on. Where is it at?
It's wicked.
Damn, where the hell was it? Oh, the track listing for Metro and Future album.
Oh,
it's out already. Oh shit.
Is it? Can you play it, or is it just there? You can
it's just
see
a
it?
track list. Just a track list.
Okay. Yeah. They be doing that sometimes.
Track list is out. Nah, but damn, there was Cole on stage. I actually seen it this morning where he said here it is. Nah, that was a fan rapping. But he was on stage and he was like, we're gonna take there it is.
We taking that song off of fucking streaming services, nigga. My niggas is gonna have to deal with it.
This is soft as shit, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is rap. Either you rap or you shut the fuck up. That's how rap is.
Can't have one foot in, one foot out.
You can't do both, man. Like either you rap or you shut the fuck up. He hasn't shut the fuck up, and that's why people that actually fuck with rap like we do, you feel some type of way because it's like, right, bro, like you've been talking this shit for all this time for 3 years, just to cop a plea when the time came. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was, like I said, if he was on college shit, college Cole, I wouldn't even care. Like I'd be like, oh, this nigga is not. He was never one of them. So it is what. But we really thought this guy was one of them.
Like he's in too deep.
Yeah. He got in and he just was like, oh, nah, this ain't really what I wanted. I want to just chill around my bike around the city and move around the way I want to move. By doing this, now all eyes is on you. Everybody's watching your next move. Everybody's going to be, you dropped this. Kendrick came at your head. Now what you going to do next, Cole? You know what I'm saying? Now you got to come up with some other shit. Different way to say what you already said. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to go a little deeper because like with Kendrick, with that even the verse that he did, he went deep. You know what I'm saying? Like using like the K9 bars and shit. Like using
that was fire. Pet Cemetery. You know what I mean? Talking about the was it what he said? He said Goofies were a lot of money. A lot of people calling J. Cole a Goofy. Like, but that was towards a lot of checks. That was towards Jake
because he has the Nike deal and shit, and he for all the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like bars like that. You know what I mean? Like shit like but then you're gonna have to go sit. I feel like he was like, I don't know how to say anything else after. I gave him the best I could. You know, I don't know what to say after this, but damn, man, what a disappointment, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I really wanted him to take that because his last album was Kendrick. He's healing. He's on his healing journey. You know, so he could have been like, nigga, aren't you supposed to be the nigga that's healed? Why you sound upset? Why you sound triggered?
Exactly. Yeah, man. But we're gonna see though. Supposedly, but that album, the Future album is supposed to come Friday, and then Drake's is supposed to come Friday as well. So we're gonna really see.
We're gonna see.
Gonna see how this goes. If there's a drop or if there's another diss, I feel like these niggas is making whole albums for Drake and shit. That whole last album was about Drake, yo. The whole shit. We don't like you, and then this one's called We Still Don't Like You or some shit.
For real?
Yeah. Damn. We're probably gonna have Rick Ross on there with his song. They're gonna throw Nav on there and shit. Like they gonna do some shit where they might even get a Future. I mean, what's it called? The Weeknd on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It just bigs up Drake even more.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and it
gives him like the Thanos effect.
That's what my whole thing is when people be like, yo, Drake is not number one. I'm like, how is that even how could you even say that, bro? Because for all these people to have to like come together for this one dude, right? And then it's like, even for Kendrick, like you never see, like whenever they do the conversations, right? It's always like, oh, who's gonna be the next, right? Who's gonna overtake Drake? Yeah. That's always a conversation is who's gonna overtake Drake. They don't do that shit for a number two nigga. You know what I'm saying? If he's really number 2, people are not gonna be like, "Oh, who's gonna overtake number 2?" Nah, it's who's gonna overtake the number 1 guy. And they've tried with the baby. Not the baby, Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
They tried with Lil Baby. They tried with Chance the Rapper.
Wait, to overtake Drake? I feel like they try to say Lil Baby was like the new Wayne.
Nah, they say he was he was even at the time. Because remember at the time he had a couple of hits.
Yeah.
And shit, and he even went on him and Drake song, and he bodied that shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, he's gonna overtake Drake now.
2020 was Lil Baby's year
Yeah.
for sure.
And they were like, he's gonna overtake this shit from Drake. And
I haven't heard.
We see what happened with that.
Yeah.
But even Chance the Rapper, same shit. When he came out, he was hot for a minute.
Yeah.
It was the same shit. It was like, oh, this could be the new guy that could overtake Drake because he could rap a little bit.
Right.
But he mostly does, the little kind of singing thing.
The melodies
and shit. And they were like, oh, this is the new guy.
Yeah.
See what happened with that. So to me, it's like, you don't really hear who's going to overtake Kendrick or who's going to overtake fucking Cole.
That is a fact.
There's no way y'all could be like, yo, that's number anything but number 1. Anything but, bro. And he puts out, to me, my whole shit is where the argument that he would easily win, is what I always argue with people about, is like, yo, bro, he competes harder than these niggas. Like, he's always putting shit out. Mm-hmm. If you can't be a nigga that sits out, like, to me is
You think Kendrick sits out too long?
Too long, bro. He's like Kawhi to me, bro.
But
the nigga could show that he's nice.
Yeah.
And like he'll hit that shot. You know what I mean? Like when Kawhi hit the shot against Philly.
Yeah.
Right? He could do that shit, right? But then it's like, oh, all right, now he's back to sitting out again.
True.
You know what I mean? When he comes out, he could do that.
But then you could also say Kendrick and Drake is like quality over quantity.
But that's the thing is, like, one does it. Here's the thing with that, right? So you could say quality for who though, right? So if you're somebody who fuck with melody, rap, or singing, what Drake is dropping is for the masses. So somebody that enjoys the singing Drake, they think that's quality.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they think that's quality. That's quality music right there. Like,
Facts.
obviously, because his shit goes number 1 all the time. You know what I'm saying? When he drops an album, regardless, it still goes number 1. And a whole bunch of them songs end up going up the charts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, it'd be like, yeah, you could say quality for just rap songs. Are we talking about just rap song quality? Or are we talking about like quality as a whole body? Where it's just like, to me, it's like, it's harder to stay on. He stayed on the charts for like a straight almost, 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
He was on the charts for like straight 10 years.
Probably longer. Keep going.
But Kendrick hasn't done that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just recently seen I think not nothing was the same, but was the one shit is still on the charts and shit.
The Take Care. Wait, is it a Kendrick or Drake?
No, Drake album. Fuck. It's been on the charts for fucking dumb long, bro.
Is one of his first album?
Nah.
Not Views?
The deluxe shit. What the fuck is the name, yo? What the fuck am I forgetting, bro? The black and white shit where it's just a picture of him, bro.
Oh, Scorpion.
Scorpion's still on the charts, bro. It's on the charts.
Oh, yeah, Scorpion was a good album.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like when we talk about like quality,
I'm surprised to hear that. I didn't think Scorpion was been on the charts.
Still on the charts. So to me, it's like when we talk about like quality, we talking about like quality of just rap songs, because Drake said it. He's like, I will never release an all rap album. He said that already. He's like, he does his shit for the masses. Like he'll do like that's why I feel like the last time I wish he would have just called it a playlist, because like he'll do like a playlist album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he'll do some shit like that, and then when he drops an album, he just drops an album where it's like he has something for everybody. But that's the kind of artist he chooses to be. But if he wants to rap, like when he gives us the
A side, B side,
8 a.m. and whatever, like when he does shit like that, he's like, yo, let me show y'all that I really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, yeah, you could be like, yo, Kendrick just drops the quality, but he's trying to always send a message. But like I said, always trying to send a message, does that equate to good music?
Right.
Because are you bumping that for a long time, or is it just you bumping that whenever you want to hear some shit happen and you play that at a fucking rally?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
His shit's always gonna pop off more.
Drake shit always gonna pop off. You go to the club, Like when they say, yo, when you outside, like I see a lot of niggas will be like, street niggas be like, oh, like yeah, nah, Drake is too soft, blah blah. But when you go to the club and they play that shit, bro, the whole entire club, doesn't matter who the fuck you are, bro. It don't matter. It's like when Adele shit came out and you seen the toughest niggas is toting guns but singing Adele.
Yeah,
Drake has the same effect. It's the same effect, bro. It doesn't matter what walk of life you are, who you are, bro.
Drake is gonna get you.
You heard that shit, and he's gonna get you on any part of that album. He's gonna get you. You're gonna fuck with something. Yeah. And that's what he tries to do. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, it's for the masses, but at the same time, it's quality, bro. It just might not be, you might take a few of what you like.
Right.
And then some of the other shit that people like Beyonce does that shit. Like, she doing country shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she tries to do it for the masses. And that's what they do. They're like that big of artists that will do it for the masses. And even on the 100 song with The Game, Drake said that. He was like, yo, even if I decided to go on some conscious shit, I'd still be fucking killing this shit over you and shit. Said that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Kendrick came back with the whole like, oh, I'm still I think he said some shit on that part 4. I think he sent some shit about Drake replying to that, where it's just like, I'm still, oh no, it was on J-Rock song where he was like, I'm still I'm conscious, but he still went with I guess like he's still, you know, popular and shit, like, but he still stayed conscious. Yeah. But he's still popular. But you still never be as popular as Drake though, because Drake does it for everybody.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a popularity contest.
Yeah. That's what you do. You're doing this shit. You know what I mean? And if a nigga want to rap, he rap. But like, to me, it's just like, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I think both dope artists. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm more of a Drake fan. I just feel like the music is better. Like, music wise, music is better. So I can play it more when I'm doing shit versus Kendrick's, where it's just like, you know, I play it here and there. You know what I mean? I'll listen to it all the way through. Like I said, I visit To Pimp a Butterfly. I revisit that shit every couple months. Yeah. Just listen to that shit. Just to think if I'm wrong about that shit, but
it's like a mood or maybe like a certain time.
Certain time where exactly. But Drake shit is like, yo, you catching the vibe, you driving your car, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anytime you out is like, that's good. Or if you cleaning your house, you could put on Drake. Yeah. Anytime you go to like somebody's birthday and somebody got the aux, you know what's already coming on, some Drake.
I'm starting to hear Drake more and more everywhere, like
everywhere,
in like
bro.
Hotels, elevator music.
That's what I'm saying.
Wherever you go, he's pretty much everywhere.
He's everywhere. He makes music that can be consumed for everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's what he does too, where I feel like where Kendrick kind of lacks in and where he can't do is you make it palatable for everybody, so people could sing along to your shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, where the masses could, like, Drake go to, like, he has the concerts and shit, and the whole stadium could sing along to it because he dumbed it down so that you'll be able to understand what, even though he might be saying some shit on it, that might fly over your head, he still made it so that you could still sing along with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas in Kendrick don't really do that. Yeah. Whereas it's,
you know something crazy off topic? I was at the concert.
Which one? Drake shit?
The Drake shit in Philly. The same day you were there.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah. you was on the fucking. I think you was closer. You're on the floor. Bro, I thought about doing that.
Easy, bro. I probably shouldn't be saying that. They gonna figure this shit out. But
because I saw your thing on Instagram, I'm like, this nigga's here too, and I'm all the way up in the stands, and I'm looking at him and I'm like,
all you needed was just, they only look at it when you go to the tunnel.
Yeah, they just look at it. They don't scan it. They only scan it when you go inside.
There was so many seats open. Well, it wasn't so many seats open, but like, because so many people rushed the stage when it came out, that it left some of the front row open. Cool. We were able to get easy seats because some of those people were standing on the floor now.
Oh shit!
So there was seats that were open and shit.
That's smart.
The whole stadium was packed. But like, at first we stood in the tunnel and we just watched to find some seats. Oh, bro, all we did, we went to the stadium, and then the section was already good, so we just went. We showed them at the gate. I mean, at the tunnel. They showed it was some old ladies just saying there. They looked at the number just to make sure it was the same number as the tunnel, and they let us right in, bro.
It was the same shit. But I was like, what are the chances? What if she just looked at ours, and if I tried to go to another one, what if they actually try to scan it?
Nah. They don't rescan them.
They don't rescan it.
They don't rescan them.
That's hilarious.
Only if you got like floor seats. So like, I know you go to basketball games. They floor seats, they'll rescan your shit because they take you through the tunnel the players walk through and shit.
Yeah, to make sure you actually.
But if you just got some regular shit, bro. All the NBA games I've been to at that stadium, that motherfucker just look at this shit. So I'm like, oh, all right. I mean, it's easy, bro.
Yeah, you gotta edit that out. Everybody gonna be on that shit.
And they gonna change the whole shit around. I'll probably cut that shit. I'll cut out the important shit. Not let motherfuckers know. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, that shit, that was dope, bro.
That was a fire. Even though I wasn't as close, I still had a good time. That shit was still fire.
That shit was dope.
That was a good concert.
Hell yeah, man. I wish I had the chance. I was gonna try and go to the Newark one. I was gonna do the same shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to Newark shit, but and all you have to do, real shit. I'm gonna cut this out too. I'm gonna have to cut it out, but and that's it.
Oh shit, that's genius.
Shit, cake, bro.
Save money, nigga. You gotta save money.
Cake, I'm telling you, man. That shit's easy, man. Yeah. But I you got anything else on that?
Nah,
shit?
That's it. As a Cole fan, just disappointed.
Yeah, nah, I'm disappointed too, man. That was some sad shit, bro.
Hopefully the album,
make up for it, right?
Makes up for it or something.
When I first heard this shit, bro, I was sick. So y'all gotta imagine, bro. I'm in Hawaii on the island, vibing, and then he drops the diss. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. It's some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. Yeah. Then couple days later, he did the apology, and I'm just like, I'm fuming. I'm like, bro, this is fucking rap. What the fuck is this guy doing? Like, I'm in paradise. I'm tight. Yeah. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is not what you're supposed to do, bro. Even if you feel this way, like, keep that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, I like literally the end of my trip, I just kept talking about this shit. Cause it was fucking with me so much. I just kept talking about it. Like, yo, I can't believe this nigga did this shit. Right. Can't believe it. Like, this is supposed to be one of the best to ever do it, and he's just copping out like this is just it's some sad shit. But I mean, we're in the era of on some like mental illness type shit where you can say, yo, my mentals is fucked up, and everybody got to lay off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he kind of leaned on that a little bit. Yeah. For the help of like, yo, I'm saying my mentals. So the world should kind of take it easy on me a little bit because, it's fucking with my mentals. I can't sleep.
Just copping a plea.
Cop the plea, man. That's just sad. But talking about my Hawaii trip, want to give a big shout out to my boy.
Yes, sir.
To our boy Will. Went to Hawaii. My boy got married. Shout out to him, Willie, and his beautiful bride. Shannon. So
God bless both of them, man.
That was a dope wedding. Amazing views. And you know what I mean? Can't really say more about that, man. It was Hawaii, bro. Like Hawaii out there on the beach. They got married on the beach. It rained a little bit, but they said rain is good luck. I didn't even know. I actually Googled it. Yeah. And it legitimately says if it rains on your wedding night or your wedding day, it's good luck. Supposedly some shit like if you get a not wet, it's hard to unravel that shit. Some shit. It's supposed to like
that is true. I feel like that is true.
So it's something like that. So you know what I mean? For anybody out there, if you maybe you should plan your wedding around a rainy day. It's supposed to solidify your wedding day and your relationship. So but if that's how it is, then hopefully it lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But only time will tell. But yeah, shout out to them. Had a great time. Went to a couple restaurants and shit. Went hiking a few places. Had some great food. Hawaii was dope. So I guess I'll do the brunch of the week, even though we're like an hour 20 in. Brunch of the week real quick. I'll keep it real simple. It's a spot called Basalt in Hawaii. If you ever go out there, make sure you go to this spot. They have it's called the charcoal buttermilk pancakes. Tastes amazing. They give you like a strawberry sauce to drip on top of it, but it's basically it looks like black pancakes. They look like charcoal, so black pancakes, and they give you some fruits and then some whipped cream on the top, and then they give you some strawberry drizzle or whatever the hell it's called.
The restaurant's inside of a volcano too, so
yeah, right. Oh, wait, that'd be some fire shit, bro. That'd be some fire shit. But yeah, definitely go. It's called Basalt. Go check it out. It's real good food. We had was there something else we had? I feel like we had something else, but mainly went there for this charcoal buttermilk pancake, and that's what I'm gonna be posting about. So make sure y'all go and y'all check it out. It was some good shit. I actually even brought someone back with me when I flew back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, bro. I was like, yeah,
I should take this shit with me.
Yeah, so I brought some back. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? The next day I landed, so yeah, make sure you check it out. It's called Basalt, and it's the charcoal buttermilk pancakes. I'm gonna keep it real simple for y'all for this episode. As far as Hawaii, you know, went out, did some sightseeing. You know, we drove to the other side of the island. Them shits going from one side to the other is probably within like 45 minutes and shit. Go from one side to the Honolulu. Yeah. Went to Honolulu. So yeah, if you get a car and you want to get to the other side of the island, real quick.
Yeah, drive.
Just drive over. Is literally not traffic. Oh, there's a crazy shit. Traffic over there, bro. Is there's like no traffic because the speed limit on the highway is like the max is 45. Bro. Yeah, bro. So nobody's speeding, but there's no problems. You know what I mean?
No accidents.
No accidents. Crazy. I didn't see no accidents. Any days that we drove, not one time did we get caught up in traffic, you know, or an accident or anything like that. But yeah, it's like everything's real chill and real easy, and the people are extremely nice.
I think it's a blue zone.
What does that mean?
A blue zone. There's certain places on the earth where they call blue zones where people live longer because it's more peaceful, or like the food is better, or like just the way of life in general.
Yeah. Nah, they must, bro, because it's just whenever you see any of the locals, their vibe and everything just seems like it's like a more of a simpler life than we live. You know what I'm saying? Like for some of the people, especially the ones that we met some people that surf all day and all that, and you could tell like, you know, having things is not an issue for them. Like they don't need that. It's just like, this is the life that I live, and I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So everything's like real easy. People love to surf over there. Everybody surfs. You could tell the motherfuckers that surf because their fucking tans are different and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, nah, that's probably true, bro. Blue zone shit. For sure. I should look it up. But
we living wrong. They living right.
No, they are living right. They found what they do enjoy in life, like especially the surfers and stuff. Like they found what they enjoy and they just stick to that shit. You know what I mean? And they live it real simple. But as like when people say about, you know, down south people being real nice, this is like twice that. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go is what's the word they say? Hold on, they even said it to me, and I tagged the one page on Instagram, and they even said it to me. I think it's like mahalo or some shit. Yeah, mahalo. It's mahalo. So everywhere you go, they say mahalo. So it's kind of like they said mahalo for dining with us. So it's kind of like thank you, but it could go different ways and shit. It's like almost like a thank you. If you walk into a restaurant, they'll be like mahalo, like kind of like a greeting. It's like a greeting, a thank you. It's kind of it means a couple different things, but they use it all through.
It's how you say it.
It's how you say it. Depends how you say it. But yeah, everybody. We had went to one restaurant after the wedding, and when I tell you, bro, there's sometimes you go to like top fine dining, and the service doesn't really match it. You know what I mean? Or the food doesn't match the look. There's always something that's lacking. Yeah. This is like literally one of the best restaurants I've been to. I'll talk about it on here at some point, but one of the best restaurants we've ever been to, and the service, bro, from the dude that served us, bro, top notch. These motherfuckers is bro. So it's like it's a different kind of vibe over there, man. It's I think everybody should go at least once in your life. You know what I mean? Stop going to all you motherfuckers that I know. I'm gonna say this: all you motherfuckers I know, once you get your income tax check and you go to Miami. You go to some type of Florida. You know what I mean? No matter where it is, and stop going to Florida, bro. Like travel somewhere different. Go outside the box. Yeah. Stay going to the same places and shit.
Definitely not Atlanta.
Don't go to Atlanta. But yeah, you know what I mean? Check out different spots, and I really highly recommend Hawaii. We didn't see a lot of black people. You know, a lot of Asian influence over there. There's a lot of Asian people and shit. But I feel like a lot of people feel like that is so far beyond what they can even think of that they wouldn't even bother going over there. So it's like when I'm out there, bro, I think we saw probably like only 2-3 other dreadheads over there and shit. Like you stand out so much, you know what I'm saying, over there, because it's like our people don't really like, you know, aren't really traveling to places like that. Right. It's nice to experience, and I feel like everybody should go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
When y'all get your income tax check, remember, go to Hawaii, plan that shit, and take some time. Yo, don't spend that money that quick. Just save it. Maybe later in the year. Oh, April and October is supposed to be the cheapest time to go to Hawaii. So maybe look in those months and get out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Within your lifetime. You don't have to do it today, tomorrow. But I say, you know, within your lifetime, make sure you check, you know, go out. Even if you don't go to Hawaii, go somewhere else other than
gotta put it on your bucket list, like somewhere.
Man. Stop going to the places that you that you see the people that go. Like you just go to Arizona, some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go somewhere.
Something that has like an adventure. That's not just about the club life and shit like that.
Man, so we went to one club the night we were there for like an hour and a half. Like it's not, you know what I mean? Different. Like, we was talking about different.
Yeah, I was
different
going to
type
ask
of
you about
shit.
that. Like, how is the club in life in Hawaii? I feel like it wouldn't be a big thing.
Nah, it's not a big thing, man. It's not a
Yeah.
big thing. It was cool. Like the night we chose to go to the one club, it was on the roof of this like mall.
Oh, that's fire.
It was dope. Like the DJ was dope. Like he played good music and shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was just like, you know, there was a floor and there was a group of people dancing and shit.
Yeah.
But there was also the restaurant where people were just sitting down, just eating, vibing out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they told me that before when they went before to another club, that it was like more of like, because it's a lot of Asians, so it's like more EDM shit.
Ah, that
You know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying?
Yeah.
So there was like EDM shit. There was like one strip club. Somebody gave me a flyer for a strip club. There's like one strip club on the island. I was gonna go, but you know, we kept it a little classy and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Next time we in that bitch though. Fuck that shit. We gotta go check it out. But yeah. So it's like it's not. I think it's one of those places while you're there, you don't even like. You're not gonna be like, yo, let's go club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't.
There's just so
it doesn't
much
give you
else
that.
to
There's
do
so much-
there.
exactly.
Yeah, that you just don't.
Yeah, and the food is phenomenal, man. Like that's one thing people told me about. So I was like, I make sure to check out as much food as possible. And yeah, we had like some of the best noodles on the island and shit like that. So
That's fire. I heard they be having some good noodles.
yeah, so we went out there. We did the thing, man. When it comes to food, we did the thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's get into some other shit other than this Drake and Kendrick and Cole shit. So I got the one question I had on here was like, if your partner cheated on you with your best friend, who you forgiving?
Neither. I'm shooting both of them.
Why? Shooting them?
You both broke my heart. Nah, I'm not shooting them. Imagine like, unless we're like married or some crazy shit, then it's like, nah. Even then, I wouldn't shoot nobody. But I wouldn't forgive neither of them. I feel like it took both of y'all to make this decision to hurt me, and you didn't think it through, and you made that choice knowing life is short. So I'm just gonna cut both of them off.
Well. And would anything change if you let's say you had kids with her?
Ooh, that makes it hard. Cause now it's like I'm definitely have to cut him off, and I would cut you off because you're both a constant reminder of that pain. But now because we have kids, I'm probably gonna have to work through
Just
it.
deal with that shit, right?
You gotta eat it. Yeah, you got to
yeah.
for the kids. You know what I mean? For the kids. But that would be rough though.
That would be. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would probably have to take her to court and try to get the kids, man. Like
Something, right?
yeah, because it'd be tough for me to be like, damn, yo, like, especially if you got like 50-50 custody, and then on top of that, it's like, yo, this bitch did me dirty. Like,
Damn.
I go to court like, yo, y'all don't even understand why. I'd have to talk to the judge and be like, yo, bro, let me talk to you on the side, because this bitch did me super dirty. Like, with kids involved, definitely it'd be tough. But you would have to like figure that out and have to kind of like get that out of your head almost.
That'd be hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking at someone that's a constant reminder of something.
Constant
that happened
reminder
to
and
you.
shit. Yeah.
It's gonna trigger you.
Word. We definitely gonna have to take a pregnancy test, you know what I mean? Just to make sure you wasn't fucking this nigga the whole time and shit, you know?
That shit like that happens a
Yeah,
lot.
happens,
You'd be surprised.
It happens. I seen talking about that shit, Trippie Redd just found out that the kid isn't his and shit. I just seen that shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Shorty
Damn.
he had a kid with Shorty, got a test and found out it wasn't his.
That shit's crippling, man.
Yo,
Depressing. Like, how do you get
me.
past some shit like that?
I feel like that should come automatic. You know what I mean? Where they just test it. You know what I mean? Where it takes it out of
You know what?
both people asking for it.
That's actually becoming a thing with like new laws being passed and shit. It's funny talking about that because when you sign the birth shit or whatever and the baby's born, and say you don't do no tests, you signed it because you think that's yours, that's your girl, right? Shit don't work out with you and that girl, she could put you on child support because that is legally your kid. You're legally bonded to that kid because you signed that paper. So now what they're doing, I'm sure it's not in effect yet, but it's supposed to eventually at some point that like paternity test or what the fuck is it called?
What, DNA test?
DNA tests
It's mandatory.
are going to be mandatory just to avoid that issue because there's a lot of guys out there who the kid isn't theirs, but
Yeah.
because they signed the birth certificate, they're paying child support. And they're not even with that girl. They're not even like I don't want to deal with that kid, but that cash is still coming out their check.
That's fucking.
And they gotta deal with that.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah.
That's some sick shit. Where it's just like, damn, nothing that y'all could do to like let this man live. You find out it's not your kid, and then you still gotta pay for it. Like, it's crazy, bro.
And there's a lot of women out there who are not working, and they out here getting pregnant by niggas, and them niggas is signing them shits, and they're living off that child support and government assistance for sure.
Yeah, man. Some of these girls be out here, they be like, "Oh, nothing me, nothing me, nothing me." Like,
yo, you gotta be careful who you nutting.
Fuck out, man.
Yo, especially in Allentown.
Especially, man. Especially. But it's kind of. I feel like they should definitely make that into law because it'll take it out of. Because I feel like
it'll solve so many problems.
Yeah, and then when you as if like let's say a dude asks for it.
Yeah.
Now they make you sound and look crazy. Like, oh,
and they always doing that. Most women always like, what?
Always.
You don't trust me?
You don't trust me? You gonna do this? Like, for real? Nah, take it out of the man having to do it out of his hands, or having him look crazy and just be like, all right, yo, as soon as the baby's born, we're gonna take the test, and then once that shit comes back and it's conclusive, like, yo, that's his baby.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we good then. You know what I mean? Sign that shit, and then let's make sure, like, if anything happens, he's still gonna take care of that kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But a lot of guys get manipulated with the guilt trip, like, you don't trust me?
Yeah.
Then maybe we shouldn't be together.
And then you'd be like, damn, all right, fuck it, man. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. But, yeah, man. Sometimes, it's undeniable. Like, the kid got all the features and shit. But even then, I still feel like you should do it.
Yeah, some shit you can't.
Never know, yo. You never know. You never know at the end of the day.
Yeah, you never know. That's life.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. So, talking about, relationship shit is, do you tell your girl to pay you back if you let's say, pay you back with money, right? So if you like give her some bread, or if let's say y'all out and you pay for certain shit and she like, I mean, I'm gonna give it back, blah blah blah. Do you?
I think in a perfect world you do, but with our generation, how things are, women are so quick to like demonize you. Oh, you're sassy. You really got. I gotta pay you back. You're supposed to be a man.
Yeah. Nah, I can see that. Definitely.
Shit really be crazy though. So it's like then she pays you back, and it's like you're never gonna hear the end of that shit. So it's like it's a lose.
But I seen it online, so I went through a little bit of the comments and shit. Me, I feel like before I even read the comments is that I think if you guys have like that type of relationship where it's like understanding like, oh, if she's like, oh, let me borrow some bread, blah blah blah. Once it becomes like a loan type of shit, like that shit back. Or if it's like, you covering something that might be expensive, it's like y'all go out to eat, might go a little bit over and shit. Like, I'm gonna chip in, I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah.
The minute like she offers that type of shit, be like, oh, all right, cool. Like,
Yeah. That's fair.
That's fair to me. It's like, or if it's like, let's say you helped her pay for something big, like she's about to buy a car or some shit, and she needed a couple, and you gave it to her. To me, it's like, oh, you
that's. I feel like that's more different.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like,
but if it's like you just out and then you pay for some shit and then you just be like, oh, like you gotta give me that shit, like that's
type shit.
That's a little.
Yeah, it's a little aggressive.
That's a little aggressive. I feel like hopefully you would be with somebody who would actually look out for your pockets and not try to.
I actually had a situation not like that, but this was like a while ago. I went on a date with this girl. This was me and her, just me and her.
Yeah.
This woman shows up with another female.
Yeah.
And then like I offered to take her out. So in my head, I already know I'm paying. I'm obligated to pay. I'm the one that asked you out. So that's just how I roll with everything. But her friend was there. So in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, I gotta pay for your friend too.
Fuck no, bro.
So I just got up out of there.
Yeah.
I got up out of there.
Wait, you didn't even stay there like.
I didn't stay. I got up out of there. We sat down. We ordered drinks. I finished my drink. I went to the bathroom.
And you just dipped?
I pulled the bartender to the side, like, yo, this is to cover my shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not dealing with that shit. Because why are we on a date and it's for us and you're bringing a whole other female?
Did
and
she
not even
why she brought somebody else?
No, it's like, I'm just with my friend. She's gonna hang out with us, and I'm like, you didn't tell me this a day before. You didn't tell me this before you came. Like, it was just such a surprise. So I felt like I was kind of getting like finessed. And mind you, there are women out there who do free dates, guys. Like,
oh yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Like they just want free food. They know you probably gonna do it, and they gonna take advantage of you. So
Big time.
You gotta be aware of that shit.
Big time, yo. You gotta kind of feel the vibe out. You know, when it comes to some of these girls, you gotta feel the vibe out and make sure that you're not being taken. Because I know a bunch of girls, bro. That they be like, yo, I'm hungry. I'm gonna just hit one of these niggas up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, niggas. You know,
legitly, bro. Legitly, they that's what they do. They be like, oh, you want to go out to eat? I want to hang out, blah blah. And then the dude would take them on, and that'd be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And anytime that they want something, they just hit a different dude up. Yeah. So you gotta watch out. You gotta watch for the vibes and shit.
You gotta meet them where they at. You gotta leave them where they at.
Facts.
For sure.
Ducking out like that. You know what I mean? Shit. I mean, in a situation, I never even been in a situation like that, so I wouldn't even know like how I would handle it. I mean, I could sit here and be like, damn, I'll do it the same way, but I'd probably be like, hey, yo, like, I'm just not paying for you, yo. Real shit.
I could have did that. That probably would have been the grown, mature thing to do. But I was like, you know what? I'm just bothered that you brought your friend. Without even telling me. So I'm just gonna dip because.
And even the vibe is off. Like you bring in a third and shit. Like it
it throws the whole thing because. You know, what if we had plans afterwards? Exactly. That was just, me and you type shit. And now your friend's here, and I'm good.
Yeah. And I feel that. For me, I think the only other situation I've been in that's like that is like being with a group of girls and then they expecting the dudes to pay. Like it's been, like it was me and my cousin, and it was 3 girls and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like they were expecting us to pay for them and shit. And to me, it's just like. Nah, dog. Like I ain't fucking none of y'all. Like, I ain't looking to date none of y'all. So it was like, for me, it was just like, I ain't doing that shit. You fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but like some girls, they feel like it's mandatory almost. Like if you sit down with them, it's even if y'all just vibing. Like we was just out there just vibing and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking to do anything with y'all. Yeah. To me, it's like hell.
But
no.
if they comfortable doing that, it just tells you like. They've done it before. Someone's done it for them for them to feel comfortable enough to keep doing it.
I ain't that type of dude, man. I don't just be throwing my money out here.
If I ain't hitting, I ain't paying.
Bro, that's how it is. If I ain't hitting, I ain't paying. So better give me them cheeks. But when it comes to that question though, like I seen that like a girl was in the comments and she was like, "Oh, if we exchange currency of any kind, and it started with asking, then we say this is a loan or let me borrow, I expect it back. Ain't no gifts." And there's a girl saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
sounds like a smart girl.
Yeah. Hey man. But to me, I feel like yo, if the person you with, if they say like yo, I'm gonna give it back or I'm gonna chip in on this.
Yeah,
be like yo, I ain't gonna ask about it, but
that's a grown thing to do. But
that'd be if you're not trying to break my pocket, and if it get a little pricey and we could go half on it, if you want to chip in. But if I throw the card out there and it's just like yo, I paid for it, I ain't gonna ask you for it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be like yo, put in for half of this shit. Like nah, I'm gonna whip the card out and throw it on there. But but they say telling your girl to pay you back is insane. I don't think so, bro.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
if it's really your girl and you know her for who she is, then that shouldn't really be an issue.
They say some niggas, yo, it'd be like weird niggas online, bro. Like niggas in here, like yo, most obvious sign he doesn't like her. Like telling her to, you know what I'm saying? Like how was that? How was that? Like come on, bro. Like some of these niggas be, I feel like a lot of these dudes,
they just be
spending bread and just spending bread to give like the illusion like that they got it like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's unnecessary for her to break your pockets, bro, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then some of these dudes be online just saying whatever. Like,
for real.
Bro, you're not gonna get no pussy online off that shit. Being in the comments trying to say shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
they bugging.
They be bugged out, man.
They
be bugged out. It shit don't make no fucking sense, yo.
Yeah. Don't let her be a liability.
For real.
For sure.
For real. I mean, we getting down on time, so let's I guess we run through a few of these things that happen over there. We'll do Have You Heard? Going to Have You Heard segment for anybody who's fresh to this. Have You Heard segment is just, us running through a few little topics real quick. Just so we're not here all day. But we start off with Atlanta being the top top 3 in the nation for HIV, which is I feel like everybody already knew that shit though. Like that, I don't feel like that's just too much of news.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Knowing how Atlanta is and how the a lot of DL dudes and shit, dudes fucking dudes in Atlanta, so it's like I feel like people ain't really surprised.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Just don't fuck nobody in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it. A lot of these girls.
A lot of people want to move to Atlanta too. I'd be like,
bro, too many people moving to Atlanta, man.
Nah.
Diddy's home got raided. Diddy out here. You think they gonna get him? Think he done?
I don't know. It looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Because the feds don't come for you until they have
something.
something.
Yeah. I just want to see what's on them tapes. I hope
They never gonna show that
50
shit.
gets those tapes.
It's like Epstein Island, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
They say he had a video camera in every room, bro.
Every room that people didn't know about. And, he had a lot of parties. Seen a lot of celebrities there that are quiet now.
Yeah, man.
So, I don't know. He definitely got some people, for sure.
Yo, and that's I feel like that's how you like the 40 laws of power. 40 laws of power.
Yeah. That's how you get them. Yeah.
That's how you get them, bro. Like if you have shit over people, it's an easy way. Like you seen a lot of people didn't say nothing negative about him.
Yeah.
When the whole shit came out with Cassie, a lot of people kept their mouth shut. I feel like people were saying like, oh nah, he was just good to these people. He put them in positions. Like nah, dog.
Nah, he has some on.
He had something to all of them.
Yeah.
All them motherfuckers, he had something on.
Yeah.
And they weren't. A lot of them weren't saying shit because they like, damn, yo, this motherfucker got something on me. If I say some shit now,
He gonna expose me.
He gonna expose me, and that's all it is. If you having some type of power over people, they gonna keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it was. But people, nah, he played his hand real well, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, the 40 laws is supposed to be, like, I forget which one it is. Probably, like, 18 and 19. Is where you're kind of like somebody who knows how to play their hand at all times and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, with people. So, like, you might start low like he did. He started low.
Yeah.
And he ended up being, like, the queen on the board and shit.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, along the way, though, he played his hand real well with certain people, putting people in position, helping people out. That's where they were trying to explain it. But to me, I'm like, nah. That might be part of it for some people, but I feel like for the majority, why nobody said anything bad about him?
Nah.
Bro, you got shit on these. And everybody used to talk about Diddy parties, bro. Everybody's talked about Diddy parties.
I seen just about everybody at
everybody.
Diddy
Yeah, they all talk about, yo, Diddy party this, Diddy party that for years. They've been Diddy party.
Yeah.
So the fact that everybody talk about it, that means everybody's been there. Yeah. And that's why he has all y'all motherfuckers on.
For the Michael Rubin white parties, before Jay-Z brunch, it was always all about Diddy. So
exactly.
I'm not surprised. He definitely got some people in the chokehold.
Yeah, he got a lot of these motherfuckers. So, but I feel like they're gonna take his ass down though. They got all them tapes. Like somebody like that's on some like weird, I want to watch you fuck somebody else type shit.
Yeah,
they keep evidence.
That nigga's a demon for sure.
Yeah, so he keep evidence. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a few of his favorites on his phone, so he could pull it out at any time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he's getting fucking diabolical and shit. Like,
and like but the thing is, a lot of people don't understand the like misconception. Like the charges are trumped, and they sound crazy than what they actually are. I think they just gave him charges to stick, just to hold him, and just to really investigate and see like what do you really have, because the sex trafficking shit, it's a broad charge. That's what people don't understand. It could be something as, oh, you get one girl as an escort and you fly her from here to here and you make her fuck people. It doesn't mean he's actually like sex trafficking people. It just means,
Yeah, you're traveling with them over a state line.
Yeah.
That becomes sex trafficking and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And if you get a couple of girls that are like, yo, I went there without, against my will.
Yeah.
Then that's easy to say that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think there's definitely bigger things they're gonna unfold, but all of the things you hear now are just hit pieces or whatever.
Word. You did you watch the eclipse?
Nah, I didn't. I did, but I didn't. I was outside when it was happening, but I didn't have the glasses, so I kind of peeked and I took my phone. I tried to look through my phone.
Yeah.
But besides that, I didn't really get a good look at it. Where I was at least, it was cloudy, so I didn't really. I was like,
See, I was on the plane back from Hawaii, so I didn't get to. I was in the sky at the time.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say, so you actually got to see it.
Nah. I was knocked, man.
It wasn't even all that though.
Yeah, and that's some shit. Like we've seen it. Well, when was the last time? I don't know I know sometimes they'd be like, this is a certain eclipse that you haven't seen in 100 years.
Yeah.
What was the one? I feel like probably like 7 years ago, where it was like it only comes around every like 100 years or so and shit. Like I saw that one. You know what I mean? I actually had welding glasses. Like you use with like welding glasses and shit. They have like the grade and shit. So I used that one to see it. So I was like, this one I was just like, yo, I've seen one already in my lifetime and shit. So I'm cool on it. But yeah, I seen a lot of pictures people put up on the gram and shit though. Yeah,
and then they was talking about like superpowers. I was like, what?
Yeah, and I seen. I think Styles P fucking put some shit up. He's like, he's like, the man is telling you not to look at the eclipse, but I feel like if I stare at it, I'll get my superpowers and shit like that.
It called blindness.
Yeah, word. You're gonna be done, bro. I don't play like you shouldn't play around with looking at the sun anyway, bro.
Nah,
you wouldn't look at the sun, so why the fuck would you look at it?
Yo, even though like I kind of try to look at it, and like I looked at it for like not even a second, like a millisecond, and I was like, damn, like it was so strong. It was stronger than the regular sun itself. I was like, oh no, I'm not even gonna play with that.
Yeah, man. But I didn't get to catch it. I was on a plane, knocked out. They ain't say nothing about it.
Yeah, you ain't missed too much.
Yeah, word. And then we got talking about another phenomenon, the earthquake and shit. You say you feel that shit?
Yeah. I was sleeping. I didn't feel shit. I had some family who felt it, like people who were all over, depending where you were at. Like you felt it. You felt like a shaking.
That shit happened in Jersey. I guess we felt it all the way there.
No, I feel like a lot of people over here felt the aftershock.
Yeah.
But I heard people like I never felt the earth moving like that. I was like talking to your cousin about it. Solomon, he said he felt it. He was like, yo, I ain't never feel no shit like this. I thought
that nigga, he dramatic. He could be dramatic as hell, bro. Yeah,
but nah, I didn't really feel much though.
Oh, you ever been in an earthquake?
Never.
So last year when I went to Alaska, bro, I woke up. It was 7 a.m.
Yeah.
On my last day there. And I'm literally laying in bed, bro, and I'm just like this. I'm like, what the fuck? So like I'm coming out of sleep, and I literally like I'm shaking inside. So I'm thinking like, first thing in my head, this is me just popping out of sleep. I'm like, oh wait, is there some? Because it was an Airbnb. I'm like, is there some shit like one of those moving beds and shit?
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, there must be a thing to control this bed that makes it like shaking shit. So I'm thinking that's what's happening and shit. But then I open my eyes. And I see like the TV shaking, and the whole room is shaking, and I hear like the dishes in the kitchen are shaking. Wow. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So like I didn't really know what the fuck it was. This is my first time being an earthquake and shit. Yeah. So like it was later on in the day. I went out to eat, and I went to the bar, and then I was talking to people, and they were like, "Oh, you felt that earthquake and shit." And I was like, "Oh, that's what it was." You know what I'm saying? Like, because I still didn't know what it was. I went through most of the day not really knowing what it was, so it was just like finally somebody was like, "Yo, did you feel that?" And I was like, "Oh shit, that's what that was."
Right.
Yeah, but that's just weird, bro. It shakes fucking everything, bro. Everything.
Damn, that's trippy.
Weird as shit. Yeah, man. Especially coming out of your sleep, that shit crazy.
Yeah. I'm just glad there was no like. There was actually no damages. Like even though it was an earthquake and it was a 4.8 or whatever, like no properties were damaged. There was no like hole in the ground, nothing crazy. So everybody was good and that's good.
Nah. When I heard about that shit, like I was like, damn, yo, because like I was probably like 7 hours behind on time. Hawaii's about 7 hours behind. So I was like, damn, yo. Woke up and then I seen everybody posting about that shit. But by the time you wake up in Hawaii, it's already afternoon over here and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Last thing, G Dep released from jail. I mean, I know you say you don't really listen. I don't know who that is, but for anybody, that's the dude. He used to be with Puff. Special Delivery. It's like one of the first albums I ever bought when I was a kid. But there's a song called Special Delivery. It was big back in the day on rap and shit. So, but yeah, he killed somebody when he was 18. Later on, years later after his career, he gave himself up, and they gave him like 15 years, and they let him out 13 years. So,
wait, so how old was he when he confessed, or when he
grown man? It's like in his 30s, probably. Like he already did his career, like let's do his career and shit already. Like
so, it caught up to him. It was like it was fucking.
It's one of those things. If you look at a lot of times, like I listen to murder documentaries. So like when you sometimes when they find somebody, let's say they find somebody years later that committed a crime and shit, they do like a DNA test and they found you killed this person.
Yeah.
Right. The person sometimes they go like a righteous path because like it was one of those, they did some fucked up shit so much that it's just like everything else in their life they try to just do right. For the rest of their life and shit, but it still catches up. You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah.
So. I think with age you get,
and I think it was
grow conscience.
Yeah, and it was. I feel like it was just weighing so heavy on his heart. I think that's when he turned himself in. He said that it was really bothering him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like even though he tried to like move past it, it was really eating at him and shit over the years that he just had to turn himself in and shit because he would have just got away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just one of those. He tried to rob dude and he they start fighting and he shot him and shit, and he got away with it literally. When he was putting his face was all over TV, BET, all that shit. Like he was a rapper, and in rap he was known and shit. And at the time when Diddy was dancing on everybody's video, he was one of them. Yeah. He's the one when they were doing the Harlem Shake, bro. His shit was one of the songs.
I probably know him by face, but I just probably don't know him. No.
Yeah, like bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hold on, let me play the song and see if you know this shit.
Yeah, I might.
Special delivery.
I know that one guy also.
You know this.
Oh, this beat's a classic.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, that's him, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Classic shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this is the Harlem Shaking and all that shit. Yeah. So
that's fire.
Yeah, but he's out now. He did his time and shit. They let him out 2 years early and shit. He was supposed to do all 15, but
I wonder how he feels. Does he feel like? Yeah, I feel like I did the right thing. I feel like I needed to do this.
I felt, I think he did it to like kind of give the family closure and also to like his conscience.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like to clear his conscience out and shit. Like because shit like that would it. I don't ever see myself ever be in a position like that, but like I'm sure like for some people if it's somebody who is not like a psychopath. Like, I'm sure that shit will eat at you in some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have some type of demons off that shit where it's just like anytime you close your eyes, some shit like that. I feel
you always hear stuff about that, like war vets, they come home, a lot of them become like drug addicts because they don't want to sleep because they when they close their eyes, they see all the,
exactly. Either you see the faces or the things that you've done.
Yeah. Replay over and over
again.
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I definitely. That's good. He turned himself in, give the family closure. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit like that, if you're the family member of the person who got killed, you kind of think about like, damn, we never get closure for.
Yeah, you just out here wondering what happened.
Yeah. So like I can't listen to like unsolved crimes and shit.
Yeah, those aren't really my favorite ones.
Yeah, I can't fuck with them. Yeah. Whenever I see one that's unsolved, I just be like, move on to the next shit.
Cause you don't know who did it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, man. See if I got anything else. Last thing, guys. Kobe's 2000 NBA ring sold for almost $1 million. So for
crazy.
No, not $1 million. 100. No.
Like up close to $1 million.
Almost $1 billion.
Almost $1 billion.
Oh, was it $1 billion or $1 million?
I don't know. It was up there though.
I think $1 million.
It's the most.
No, $1 million. My fault. Almost sold for $1 million. 927,000.
It's the most that sold.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because he's dead.
It's
the rarity of it. I'm sure when Jordan times come, I think his probably might sell more.
Yeah,
for sure.
I try to this is like early episodes. I try to buy remember the dude that used to be with Jordan, the black dude, and when you watched the documentary, the black dude that was like the security and shit.
Yeah.
The old dude.
Yeah.
His rings went up for sale and shit. Like all of them.
Oh, for real?
So a couple years ago, this is when we first started the podcast. I talked about it on here and shit. But like I tried for it, bro. I put in like 17 grand for that bitch. Somebody outbid me for 20. I was trying to get that shit. I was like, I'm gonna pay it off like you pay a car off.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. We just gonna go for that shit. If I get it, I'm gonna put it in a safety deposit box.
Yeah.
Let my kids have it or some shit, like just have that shit.
Value's gonna go up.
Value's gonna go up. Yeah. So I put in 17. I was like, I'm gonna just pay it off monthly like a car. Yeah. It's gonna be nothing. You know what I mean? I'm paying a car off, but it's a ring.
Exactly.
Yeah, but man, I ain't get it though. 17, somebody put 20, man.
God damn. It's
Yeah,
close.
I know, close, bro. I was like, damn, I couldn't even believe I put in for that much. I was like, holy shit.
See, that's
what
something
the
worth
fuck?
having. That's a souvenir for real.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what I mean? If I ever get the chance to actually get one of his, I'll definitely put in for it. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Definitely
makes
do it
sense.
again. But I looked at it in that way, like you paying a car off.
Yeah.
But it was gonna be sitting in safety deposit box for years and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
And then just give it to my kids and shit.
That's
Or
the
if
way
like
to
I was
do
gonna
it.
buy a house or some shit, take it out and sell that shit. Yeah, something like that.
Frank get
So-
like 100,000 for it at that point. You
Yeah.
never know.
Or you know what I mean? Like you said, like Jordan passed away. If you had that ring, it's like you know what I mean?
Skyrocket.
Skyrocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Like the Kobe shoes now, when they come out, the Grinches.
Hell yeah.
You know, I hate to say it, but when Kobe was alive, resale value probably like 500. Resale value now,
easy,
1,500.
Easy, bro. Easy.
Yeah.
And like I have a few of his kicks and shit from before he died.
Yeah.
And before he died, they were at a decent price. Like they probably double or triple the price of what you get them for.
For sure.
So like most of his shoes were like 160 to 180. So they'd be at like 3 something.
Yeah.
But bro, as soon as he died, everything was jumped to like 5, 6, everything. It didn't even matter what kind of Kobe kicks it was. It's
all
like
up there.
everything just jumped straight up. So if you have some classic Kobe shit, yeah, you definitely could get some bread for that shit.
Yeah, that's the rare thing about it, man.
Yeah, and they were re-releasing some shit too. They got a couple of his kicks coming out soon, in the next couple of weeks. So, and it sucks because there's one that I have that I didn't want to re-release, but they about to re-release that shit though. But it is what it is though.
Damn.
Yeah.
But it's not the same though, because sometimes they
change
do
it around a little bit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can always tell a difference.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and I mean, with that, we got a quote.
I don't.
I'll give y'all a quote, man.
Don't sign that fucking birth certificate, man. So
Yo,
you know
word,
that kid
right,
is
until
yours.
you know it's yours. I think that's a big one right there.
I got a quote. I could be an asset or I could be an asshole.
Ah, word.
Yeah, that's my quote.
I'm gonna use. I think I got it from a fortune cookie and shit. Oh, it's in my pocket. Yeah. Got this from a fortune cookie, ladies and gentlemen.
Save the fortune.
Nah, bro, ain't no way I lost the fortune.
You lost the fortune.
I lose the fortune? That's crazy. Oh, nah, there it is. Come on, man. It was too important for me to lose.
Hey.
So it says ask advice, but use your own common sense. Simple shit.
Facts.
But I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold on to. I got that from Hawaii, so I held on to that one.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rocking with us. I know this one was mostly about the rap thing, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I feel like it was some shit that it's way heavy on my heart, man. I need to talk about it and shit. But like with anything, competition, just compete, man. Just compete, even if it's friendly or not. Just compete. But yeah, with that being said, you got anything for him before I close this shit out?
I don't, man. Just shout out to Property Lace.
Oh, word.
Make sure you get your sneakers needs. Everything there. Tap in with them guys.
Word. Tap in, big time. Also, if you up right now, stay up, keep your head up, keep climbing. You know what I mean? Move from one thing to the next. It's always another mountain to climb. Always something else. Don't box yourself in. You know what I mean? And if you have, if you're down in life right now, that too. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. Ask for some help because you know what I mean. We can't do this whole life shit alone. So ask for some help, and hopefully there's people around you that can help you out. But with that being said, thank you for rocking with us for episode 131. We'll definitely catch y'all on the next one. And if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit all the like buttons and all that extra shit. All right.
Facts.
So with that being said, I already know.
Bottomless mimosas.
Yes, sir. We out here.